7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
All power to the people. It's the Bruh Listen Podcast, the black podcast focusing on social political issues and how they affect our community. With your hosts, Cedric Owens, Brittany Brown, Udonis Kiflin, and Anthony Rogers. Bruh, listen. Bruh Nation, what's good? Back at it again. I'm going to kill Brittany.
I know why. Brittany gives me life. I don't know about you. Brittany gives me life. Even now in the text messages, I just be like, go Britt.
Whatever.
And then I use her every time we disagree. I be like, Brittany, come harass this nigga for me so he can get off this chat.
I do it and I come, we be good and then I say some real outlandish shit. And you be like, you know what, I'm about to head out.
I just want to point out how sick of Brittany shit I am early in the day.
No, you got to embrace Brittany's. Okay, you got to embrace Brittany.
Adding your Udonis to the show is becoming a horrible decision.
Tagging that ass early.
Quick.
Definitely tagging you
Horrible
early.
decision. Welcome back, Bruh Nation. We back at it again. Episode number what?
I really love my makeup today. I might take a picture. I mean, 83.
Selfie.
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 Episode number 83.
83.
Me and Tank is surviving.
Yeah,
barely.
man. Day by day, you know, one minute at a time.
1 minute at a time. If you want to follow Bruh Listen, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Bruh Listen Pod. And check us out. Brittany posting stuff like the
Damn,
selfie
how
that
long
she
it
taking
take to
right
take a
now. I'm
selfie?
trying to tell you, bruh. First of all, why they wait till the show? Listen, this episode.
All right, now how many selfies you gonna take?
This
I
episode
forgot I had a timer on.
is brought to you by sickofbritneyshit.com. Brittany, what we talking about?
That was the first Bruh Listen selfie ever, like on live. I'm digging it. We might have to do that on a regular basis. Thumbnails. What are we talking about today? Black people. What is our identity? I think that's our main.
That's what we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
That's dope.
That's what we talking about.
How that
My
happen?
identity
That's
is...
stemming. That's what you said you wanted to talk about in the thread, nigga.
Okay, so
No,
That's
but I
what
like
you
that.
did?
I like that.
I
though.
think I did say that.
you did
Oh,
say
you
that because we were
did.
talking about how you said that Ethiopia is close enough because you sent me that ridiculous...
Oh, yeah, because I said the Eritreans and the Ethiopians are like the Dominicans and the Haitians, but we'll get into that in a second.
It took me a minute to get that because that's why I did that's why I said Puerto Rican and Mexican, and then I was like, oh,
No,
he mean the same.
because they ain't from the same
Right.
place.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he mean the same island. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
A nigga is a nigga. Listen,
As my mother, she said when she got her citizenship, I'm 100% nigger, okay?
yeah,
I know that's
Just
right.
like
Go ahead,
that.
Mom.
a nigga is a nigga. I'm glad that she understand that being a nigga is some real shit.
And she said that trouble not going to deport her.
Yeah.
And she means Trump.
Fuck Trump.
But trouble.
She
Politically
calls him
correct.
I
She
can't
calls him
believe Trump
trouble.
ain't impeached yet. So let's talk about some government shit real quick.
But they said that he was.
You want to know the inquiries has been started, but he hasn't
Right.
actually been impeached.
Right.
Now
And it
what?
was,
That's coming though, and then once he do, then his removal from office is almost impossible.
Can he be impeached?
Yes,
Yes,
he's going to
he
be
can.
impeached.
He's going to get impeached.
He's
Don't
gonna
need
be
Republicans to do it.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
The impeachment is what
See,
you
I
call
thought
the
they did.
trial of his removal.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
whatever. The
The actual
removal
trial.
of him is the result of the impeachment.
Right.
Okay.
Clinton was impeached.
Correct.
He just wasn't removed from office or whatever.
Yeah.
Nixon was impeached, but he resigned before it started. And Andrew Johnson was impeached, and they lost his removal from office by 1 vote.
Yeah.
So there's never been a president that's been impeached and
Successfully.
removed from
Trump
office.
said, if I'm impeached, we gonna y'all ride.
Yeah, he
this
said if
motherfucker.
he said if I lose, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a civil war. Oh shit,
Here we go.
A civil
You
war.
believe that?
Yeah.
Do anybody believe that?
somewhat.
I believe.
I don't think
I
it
believe-
on the scale that he
I don't
think
think
it is.
I believe it'll be probably some crackers that do some
It's
stupid
gonna be
shit.
some crazy crackers out here that do
That's
some crazy.
ba- that's about it.
The thing about it's not enough for them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it's enough
Yeah.
dumbass, crazy neo-Nazis to actually.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, somebody gonna lose their life behind that
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
Somebody. It might not necessarily be a black person. It might be a cop or whoever. Like somebody who's a civil servant trying to keep the peace, and they out there like we're gonna ride and fucking president.
But you know what? And that's the thing though, because like how we were talking about like protesting and stuff, and you know they're gonna have their stupid rallies or whatever. Da 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 da. It's the fact of white people are always much more violent in their protest than black people are. But yet we are the
that's
ones.
a good point.
And we're the ones who are called thugs.
White people do have some violent.
They
ass
have very
protests.
violent
They do.
protests, and then black
Hey,
people
man,
we do not.
I ain't mad at them.
You're not mad at them.
Nah, they buy
No,
that
Yeah,
shit.
we
I get where you coming
They
from,
back
though.
that shit,
Violence
and-
does
and,
solve
yeah.
shit, though.
But it's the fact that, well, it's because of the color of their skin. Because if we was doing that, they
Oh,
gonna
hell
kill us
yeah.
off bad.
Hell.
Let us go have a violent
I still want
protest.
to know what happened to them niggas that got put in that van in Ferguson. Niggas was out there protesting. It's on videotape. Niggas is
Right.
protesting. A van pull up, put 4 niggas in the van and pull off. We ain't seen the niggas since.
Jay-Z and Beyonce bailed them out.
No, not them.
No.
I know who you talking about. You're talking about the one.
I'm still gonna put it on Superman. He probably did it anyway.
Superman?
Spider-Man said
Yes, my
everybody
nigga
get one.
Jay-Z. Goddamn, he probably did.
That
it. I
nigga
don't
ain't
know.
Superman. Fuck
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Fuck
He probably
Jay-Z.
got about.
But no, Trump
What's up?
on his way to impeachment. But I want to talk about the Byron Allen thing real quick.
Yes.
Or whatever, because I don't know if anybody watched the results.
Okay, because I saw
won.
an outcome on one social media site, but I wasn't sure. I didn't get a chance to
Wait, that
verify
shit-
if that was
that shit
right.
over with?
Right
There's
or
no
not.
resolution yet. The Supreme
Okay,
Court
yeah.
was like, we'll say something probably next year.
Yeah.
But they're leaning towards not hearing it at all and throwing it out and then
Right.
letting the Ninth Circuit rule, which is
Yeah.
what we said.
I said
Right.
it's no. I don't see how they could rule in favor of Comcast just because the evidence is too, like the little country shit that they won first was just that county
Yeah.
shit. You expected to win it, but once it went to the Ninth Circuit, them is the real like judiciary shit of the state, and they like, wait, y'all can't do this bullshit because you gave it to these companies. Why you ain't give it to him?
The thing that surprised me was, and Tank said this, and I really ain't think that. He was like talking about Kavanaugh and Roberts siding on the right side. They ain't necessarily side on the right side because they didn't vote on it yet.
Right.
But they was like, why are we hearing this case?
Yeah.
It was like, what are we about to do? Are we about to unhinge every civil rights? Like, I think the thought of being the Supreme Court justice that broke civil rights
Correct.
was like, they can't do it. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do
Because
it.
you will be known as the person that honestly fucked up the civil rights for everybody
Right.
in the United States.
I just think the Supreme
That's a
Court
big weight
is
to
the
hold.
most logical consensus of what the fuck the right and the wrong shit to do most of the time.
See, but I don't trust the Supreme Court. Not with Kavanaugh or Roberts or
You
any
have
of
no
those
reason
other
not to,
dudes.
though.
Yes, I do, because they done showed me that they don't know what they're
On the
doing
Supreme
plenty of
Court?
time. Plenty of time.
On the Supreme Court verdicts?
Yeah.
I'm talking about from Supreme Court verdicts.
I
What
watched Supreme Court verdicts. Yeah, a lot of those verdicts.
verdicts. What do you would name me
fucking
one?
horrible.
I could name one, but name me one.
One of the ones that I didn't like was, and this is in relation to, bro, listen,
Yeah.
about data belonging to the rights of the holders. They fucked up that one bad and sided on the side of the corporations. Another one that I didn't like was when,
Well, you can stop right there. We'll talk about Instagram getting rid of likes. Is that a big thing? Niggas care about that?
Get rid of who?
Instagram getting rid of likes.
that's what they
It
doing.
seemed to be like
That's
a
what they
big
do.
story.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nigga,
that's
I
that's,
had
that.
no
real.
idea.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the likes. And Nicki Minaj had a good point. She was saying that it's because now the money that's making off of advertising will be pushed more towards Instagram instead of the individuals who can make money off of it. But I don't know how big a deal it is because I don't fuck with Instagram or Facebook or none of that shit really. But it seemed like it was a big deal. Y'all niggas
So
don't
that
care.
would so that would travel over there
I
to
don't-
Facebook. either.
I don't care, and I
Right.
didn't hear about it. But I want to point out
I
though
saw
that
something,
there
I didn't know
are
that was
people
real.
and individuals who make money off of Instagram based on the amount of likes
Like to
they
give,
have.
yeah.
Because, like, for example, what's the chick name? Oh my God, I can't think of her name right now. But it's an Instagram chick. She have over 1 million likes on every post she makes. So of course, people pay her to put their ads
Correct.
on her Instagram. If you get rid of the likes, you have no validity to say, "Hey, I got 1 million people watching this." So
The only way you
whatever.
can do
Right.
that is through like video. If they do it through video, and then through video, of course, you
You
have
have
views.
views.
Listen.
But if it's a picture, then you won't know.
Bernie and Andrew Yang, they got it right. The only difference is I got to lean Bernie on this one. Bernie wants to break up Facebook and Instagram. He don't feel like they should have that much individual control over social media. I'm with it. Break it up.
What's
What-
well,
Wait,
who
wait,
else?
wait,
Who
wait,
else?
why?
Who else has social media platforms?
Right, because technically,
Twitter.
There's a
No, Facebook is Instagram.
No,
No,
That's
no,
one
no.
thing.
What I was about to
What's up?
go with that is though, even though you had MySpace out there, Black Planet or whatever, Facebook technically started the whole social media
Facebook owns
craze.
MySpace.
Right. Okay. So Facebook technically started the whole social media craze. So why all of a sudden now I got to break it up when technically we were the originator? They were the
Because there's
originators of it.
laws. See, and this is what
It's
Bernie was
monopoly
talking about.
laws.
There's laws in America about monopolies, and we not holding them up. Another
how-
monopoly he
Facebook
want to
is a
break up
monopoly.
is Walmart.
Right, but how can I
Walmart's
guess
not a
how can we
monopoly.
break up a monopoly such as Facebook when they were the start of what
It don't
we
matter if you
consider
started the shit or
social
not.
media.
Well,
That's
this is the
crazy.
thing because they bought other social. They
medias.
bought out
Right.
other social
Social medias.
platforms.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
I
what-
get that.
That's
They
what
bought,
makes them monopoly.
they
That's
bought
what
out
I
other
started-
social media
I know, but
platforms
it-
that
but-
stemmed from
I know.
what they were doing.
No.
but that's a whole separate.
That's don't
company.
matter.
It don't
That's
matter if
not-
I'm doing what you're doing.
Right.
It's like if I had this business. Okay, now this business is doing the same thing that I'm doing. If I buy this business and then I see another business
And you
doing the
buy
same thing
that
I'm
one,
doing, and I buy that
you're
business,
Right,
creating a
it
monopoly.
don't
No,
matter.
I get
Monopoly.
it. And I understand
Yes.
monopolies are
It
illegal.
don't matter
I
who
get it.
started it. Monopoly is illegal, period,
Right,
in
I
America.
understand that.
That's
Yeah.
how we got in the Great Depression, allowing monopolies.
And that's
Yes.
it was that one. I think that was one of the reasons why T-Mobile and Sprint still having a problem.
They was trying to
Merging.
merge. You
Right.
can't merge that. AT&T and T-Mobile tried to merge.
Speaking
You
of
can't do
speaking
that.
of monopolies, I'm bringing this back to Byron Allen and all that shit.
Right.
Now, the Comcast.
Comcast is a
this,
monopoly.
This is how
It is.
corruption.
Bernie say
I know.
break them up.
This how corruption works.
I agree.
Comcast, the whole deal with them buying NBC was all controversial and shit. And the bitch that was on the panel to give the okay in the FCC or whatever that okayed it. After it got okayed, less than 3 months after that, she was on the board for Comcast.
Yeah.
Making billions. Ain't that just like hand-to-hand
conflict
robbery?
of interest.
Conflict of interest.
Big
But
conflict
that
of
is-
interest.
That's
That's
give us
quid pro
this.
quo.
It is.
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah,
But don't
absolutely.
nobody give a fuck because that's big money.
But see,
And
that's
you
what I was
little
talking to
peons. They
somebody
don't give a
about.
fuck about y'all.
This is what I was talking to somebody about the Byron Allen ruling. So the ruling ended up being where he didn't lose the case, but they didn't rule on it. They're going to table it for now, and they probably not going to rule on it, which is good for our civil rights. But what I would love for them to do is rule on the shit, and not only just rule on it, but rule on it and strike Comcast down.
Yeah.
Because it would be a big victory for civil rights and show, like, hey, you can't just do this
Keep
type of
fucking
dumb
us
shit no
over.
more. And like I was saying about Bernie and Yang wants to tax. Yang don't want to break up monopolies. He's more of a business type of person or whatever. But he do feel like if you are making that much money off the backs of Americans, then you gonna have to run me them coins
Exactly.
or whatever, which is the use added tax, which is what he's gonna pay for his UBI with, which is like, oh, for every $5 you make, you got to give me $1 if you're making over $1 billion a year.
And can you explain one more time what UBI is again?
Universal
'Cause
basic
I think that's something
income.
we should talk about on a regular basis until niggas really understand. Like nigga, like, what
Universal
you
basic
doing?
income, which is the money that we generate as a country, you get a percentage of it because this is your country. Instead of the money going in the pocket of somebody who's not paying taxes, we tax their ass, and then because you're a taxpayer, you get it back.
And will that increase a normal Joe Smo like myself? Will that increase our taxes?
No, it has nothing to do with your taxes.
And the reason why I'm doing this is because I've had people ask me about this and like, I don't know how.
Don't
to
nobody
say
wanna
that.
listen.
Right. So I really want that to be explained. So he's like, you understand? Like, hey, if you vote, nigga, like it's a chance your ass will be getting $1,000 a
Man,
month.
you know what
Right.
I
and
thought
people
about.
like, I'm gonna get $1,000 a month. What's the catch?
What's
This,
the
that,
catch?
that.
Yeah,
Right.
nigga. Who cares? Just do it. Here-
Only thing I cared about was where the money was coming from.
Right.
Once I see it ain't taxpayer money and,
No,
and
no
it's all
tax
figured
money.
out,
Right.
I don't give a fuck what happened with it.
I was just
Rumming
having
them coins.
just having a conversation with a friend of mine about that, and she was just like, "Yeah, that don't sound right. That
Who
don't sound,
cares?
sound sketchy.
Just
that
do
don't
it.
sound put
Sketch.
together. How long I'm supposed to get that? What's
But I
this? That
understand
like
why people think it's a sketch, though.
right?
You know,
because
this
it's like
is,
a
first of all, this
it's
is
a-
America.
It's
Yeah.
$1,000, right? Everything is sketchy
Right.
now.
Everything's sketchy.
But why they don't think it's sketch when HMOs be like, we gonna go up $24
correct
for no reason.
for no reason.
Just from 2018, and then now here it is rollover time. You know, everybody re up in November. And like, yeah, I know we charging you $25 more. You ain't use your insurance. And you ain't did nothing with it all year. And ain't nothing happened major in the world. Ain't no plague outbreak.
Right.
So why the insurance went up $25? Don't nobody find that sketch. But when a nigga like, hey, I can get y'all $1,000 a month, y'all ain't got to pay nothing
What's the
extra.
catch?
What's the catch, nigga?
Because they just don't give us free money. That's why.
Man, it's crazy, man. We got to do better.
I guess it's because of the fact, for me, like for you saying, like, you know, why it's not a sketch whenever like our insurance and stuff go up, because of the fact of that's America. They're money hungry. And then secondly, why, and that goes with, you know, giving us free money. What's the sketch? Like, it's sketchy. What's the catch? I want to know because I feel like, oh, do I have to get this money back? Do I have to pay it back? And
Oh,
so I
ain't
can
no money back.
understand that.
Yeah,
And
right.
Of course, you don't have
I'm with
to.
Tech. You ain't
but-
getting it back, sir.
But I understand.
That's what
the
niggas-
concept. That's their
If
thought
niggas
process.
think we gotta pay it back, bitch, you know you can't pay that money back.
You not
What
getting
you
it
worried
back.
about?
You lost
Ain't nobody
it.
at this
I
table
found
But
paying
you
it
really
back.
have to understand, like that's where people do come from.
Well,
That's-
you need
that's
1,000
how
right
it
now?
is.
I about to say, I don't know about y'all, but I don't pay back niggas I owe anyway. Bitch, I can't remember the last nigga I paid back. Unless it's Kendra. Kendra will come to your door for her money, bitch. You better run the coins, cuz. Shit.
Them Nike slides.
Yeah, you better run the coins. I'm just saying. But I just was talking to somebody today about the importance, not today, but this week about the importance of voting because of the Byron Allen ruling and shit. And I'm like, man, we got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
Because Tank was right, and he's never fucking right. So he gave.
Dang, and I just said he was wrong
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Tank's never
How dare
right.
you?
But he was right, though, because
Tank's
Kavanaugh.
like, I don't need y'all validation.
At the end of the day, all the justices sat there and was like, do I want to be the justice that ends civil rights in America? They can't do it.
Nah.
No.
They just can't bring themselves to
That's a
do
heavy
it.
weight to hold.
Do whatever you got to do, Anna. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah. Yeah, it's my charger. We only doing the show to 4,000 people in the world. You want to come say hey? Everybody, Anna, today in basketball, we won a championship with the girls.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Anna was hooping, like she was all over the floor, stuff like that. It was real good. It was real
Anna
good.
feel like she that nigga right now. So
No,
she can come
Anna-
in the middle of your motherfucking podcast, crash that shit and ask, do you got her motherfucking charge,
Yeah.
nigga? And you better say yes.
And you heard my answer? Yeah, it's mine.
It's mine.
Does that belong to the phone that I bought for her? Yes, but it's mine right now.
That's
Anna
right.
said she didn't sign up for you to use her as an example right now. She just want to know if the charge.
4,000 people all around the world right now, Anna. You want to get in front of the camera so they can see you too?
Anna like, bruh, I just
You want
asked
all
the
I
question,
wanted
bruh.
about my
right?
charger.
All
just
I
want
did
the
was
charger.
ask the question, bruh.
Why are you
Bruh,
embarrassing your daughter
I
right
just
now?
want to point out that I hate children so much. Like they the bottom of the
But
earth.
he loves
I
you.
said that
though.
before, and
He
they,
loves
you
you.
know,
You
he
said that
does.
what?
I said that before, man. Kids are evil.
Kids are not evil.
No, that's a lie. They say is.
No,
The two worst forms of
Listen,
human
listen.
in this particular
I agree.
A and B, one
I
A
agree
and
with
one
them.
B is old people and kids.
They
Then the reason
selfish.
why, and
They-
they honest as fuck and don't give a fuck if they hurt your motherfucking
They
feelings. tonight.
unempathetic.
As
Yep.
fuck. Okay, I kind of agree
They
with
don't
them.
give a fuck how
I
you
love
feel.
my
They
baby.
don't
Don't get
know.
me wrong. I love
They
my
don't
baby.
know.
don't know.
Well, how you explain old people? They know. Kids know too. They just milking it to
They
the
don't.
end of the
Kids
day.
don't care.
No.
We was talking about beating kids today, not today, but this week on the little guys thread we got. We was talking about beating kids, and everybody was like, "Well, we don't beat our kids, but I guess it's okay." The only reason we think it's okay is because we know them little bastards evil, and we want revenge.
That makes a lot of sense.
That is not true.
Yeah, real.
I do not beat my kids because I want revenge. I beat them because it's discipline.
Y'all know your darndest kid is wild, right? He's a motherfucking Tasmanian devil down here.
I don't beat my.
Yeah,
I don't beat
shut
my son. I don't beat my son for revenge, but what I do is make him pick up all the shit off the floor because I'm not bending down for shit.
Girl,
remote control.
Preach to the
It's
choir.
That's
Preach
revenge.
to the
Can I get you to
choir.
stop
I get
real
him to
quick?
do all
I-
this. That's
to the
revenge.
choir.
I when I first seen that picture of your son on Instagram, I thought it was plies. But
I think that's a compliment, and I'll take
I
it.
swear, I thought it was plies with
Also
the hat.
say, oh, you talking about in the play?
Yeah, in the
Hey,
play.
also say, fuck a shooter, I'm my own shooter.
Shout out to my baby. He had his first play this week. Hopefully, first of many. He did a wonderful job. It was a small part, but don't matter. My kid, son,
Shout
killed
out
that
Austin.
shit.
You won't believe how much pussy you gonna get.
That was a
from
production,
the
honey.
plays.
Like, listen, that
And
wasn't
especially
That
since
shit was
Brittany's
fat.
your mama, because
Yeah.
she's like,
Good
well,
child.
put that dick out there, boy.
listen, slang it.
Listen,
but no,
you a straight boy. You a straight man in a gay man's world, nigga. The theater is like the Atlanta of arts.
pretty much.
Everybody's gay except you, Austin.
Pretty much.
And you gonna
That's
be
you,
pulling
Austin,
them. You
and that's
feel me?
very true because I was in drama class.
Name
and I
it.
started
Name,
to
I'm
act.
about to say name a nigga in theater, not acting. Name a nigga in theater that's
That's
straight.
what I'm saying.
My cousin-
Theater niggas don't be straight.
My-
that nigga gay.
I
My
don't know. There was
cousin-
a
What's
lot of
his
football
name?
players that did plays.
Donnie.
Donnie.
Is he in Atlanta?
No, he's in DC right now.
Donnie,
Oh,
you gay, ain't you,
Jesus
brother?
Christ.
No,
Come
he's
on
not
out.
leave my cousin.
Chocolate
No,
City.
because we did a
Love
lot of
Donnie.
theater plays.
He's amazing.
Coming out. Listen, I'm playing it for Donnie.
What? Don't do Donnie like that. Don't do Donnie like
But
that.
you know what? I don't know, because
You might want to,
when
though.
I was in high school and we had a lot of plays and theater and stuff, there was a lot of the football players that
Good point, Eritrea. Guess what? Football players gay as fuck. I said it. I played with y'all. You know why I quit football? Besides the fact that it hurt like a motherfucker,
now.
and I was smart. But the fact that yeah, they gay. It's too much meat grabbing in football.
That's
why my dad didn't let me. Well, I played football in middle school, but my dad didn't want me to play basketball because all the girls were gay.
That's probably why Miles Garrett hit the fuck out of Mason
I
Rudolph,
coach girls
because he
basketball
grabbed
on
They turn them out.
on the middle school and high school level. I will admit
They turn them
that
out.
there is definitely a hyper homosexual culture within.
Right.
If you
athletics
is
for
straight,
girls.
you gotta have your guards up. You're gonna be going
And
down
that was the
quickly.
thing.
I don't know about that.
I
It's
don't know
gonna
about
happen.
Because I played basketball my whole life, Negro, and I've never
Well, it
been
ain't
gay.
hey, nothing.
Not you,
You don't
Eritrea.
you speaking generalities, not absolutes. Everything.
But if you look at
it
a
ain't
lot
gonna
of
happen to
female
Well,
everybody.
yeah,
basketball
but
players.
I didn't.
Generally,
There was a
So I became a
WNBA.
cheerleader in high school.
There was a WNBA player who came out and was like, "Yo, I had to stop playing WNBA basketball because
Them hoes was on me.
It was on me. There was too much dyking going on.
All these hoes dyking.
I will say it's
Cheryl Swoops was married for like 10, 15 years, and she said, "Fuck this dick.
Yeah, I got to go.
All right.
I'm heading out.
I'm
I
heading
can't
out.
do what this bitch mouth over here do. Goddamn it, it's stupendous."
Good segue.
Stupid.
Speaking of expeditiously, listen, good segue. I don't know how that's a segue, but Brittany, what we were supposed to be talking about?
The black identity. You know, before you do that. So, if y'all get a chance, go.
my show.
If you get a chance, watch The Breakfast Club or listen to The Breakfast Club. Flame somebody was on there yesterday.
Comedian from Chicago.
Yeah, the drag queen trans on there, and she, we was saying that's her tag. No, that's a tagline. That's a tagline. That's what she identifies as. She identifies as he, she, we, and they had some good points.
Good job.
They had some good points about being trans in the community. He's like 50 years old now, whatever. And then some of the shit he was saying, I wholeheartedly agree with, like about the lifestyle, trying to push agenda, overly acceptance, and why people shouldn't give a fuck about what I'm doing and what my lifestyle is, da 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 da. But I think it's very important to watch it because he was like, my identity is my identity,
Right.
or whatever, and I shouldn't have to push my identity on everybody else for acceptance.
I want to
So
say
are
that.
we talking about
I agree with
cultural identity or are we talking about
No, we're talking about what he identifies as a nigga or a bitch. But I want to
That
say,
and
Flame,
black, and also being black.
I like
You said
Flame. I like Flame because he's a real nigga from Chicago.
Right.
Corey Holcomb always talk about it because he's from Chicago too.
Right.
And Corey Holcomb, you don't know, he a wild ass
He a
nigga.
real
He
nigga.
always saying fuck them
5150
faggots.
shout out.
So
5150.
for a nigga like Flame to fuck with him, I just
Right.
know the Flame is a real nigga
he is.
or a real
so
bitch,
on this
whatever
show?
you want to call itself.
He's he,
A
she,
real
we.
they-
She, we.
a
He
real
said-
them?
I'm
what
not
he
saying
said
that
was-
they
Women of
shit.
that.
What he
Yeah.
said was books the shows, she collects the money, and we spend it together. You
But
gotta get
Flame,
that
you
one.
one nigga though.
And no matter, Flame say he does it all.
It is okay.
Hey, man, these
You
motherfuckers
go
crazy,
ahead, but
dog.
be about
That's
your
what it
truth.
is.
But I believe in that though.
I
Be
love
about
that.
your truth.
Believe in what?
Being
Be
yourself.
yourself.
Be
Be real.
yourself.
I
And who
believe
gives
these
a fuck if
motherfuckers
you yourself or
psychologically
not?
insane, but that's
Why?
okay. That's some
I
crazy
believe
here
shit.
we
that
go.
too. My homeboy
That's
believes that
insane.
people who are born a man and think they are a woman are psychologically.
Well, they
messed
have a
up.
name for it. It's
I
gender
don't-
dysphoria.
I don't think that you're messed up psychologically. I just think I don't give a fuck.
I ain't saying messed up. I just think if
No,
I
I'm
look,
saying my homeboy said they messed
if
up.
I'm looking at it from a medical perspective or
You a
whatever,
man. I agree with that. If you got a dick, you're a boy.
but I'm saying
I'm just saying.
if
Right.
you
Well, okay.
think that you're a woman, then it's something in your brain that's
Right.
not wired like like the
Sometimes
most
They're
humans.
trying to say
Some
that
some
your
men
extremities-
have more estrogen, and
Yeah,
some
this is
women
true.
have more
They're trying to
testosterone.
say your
And that's
extremities should
why.
not
But no,
dictate
it
your
don't
gender,
happen like
though.
that though.
But yes, yes,
because
it
it'd
can.
be gay niggas that
no.
but it'd be gay niggas that don't have more estrogen. They just think that they're a woman, and not
Okay, if
because
you're
they
talking
have more
about
estrogen.
psychologically, then in psychology it states
Yeah.
that if a man is the last born and it's like more, if they have like
I've
older
read
brothers,
this.
if they
Yeah.
have older brothers and they're right-handed and they're the last son, they're more likely to be gay.
This is true. I
Say
have
that
read
again?
this article.
Wait a minute.
If
Say
you're the
you
last
have five
brother,
brothers. Say you have
baby
five
tank,
brothers.
Yeah.
and
Say you have 5 brothers and you are the last one, you are most likely to be gay if you're
That's
a right-hand
true.
man.
The baby always
The only reason
gay.
is because of the fact that when a woman is pregnant with the son, all of her estrogen is trying to attack this fetus, trying to make it girly. So it's collecting.
We all born women, too.
It's all collecting estrogen. It's building
that
up,
makes
so that
sense.
last one gets all of the estrogen.
Cause you know they say
But
the baby's
also,
gay. That's baby
Doesn't
and
make
that
gay.
sense.
psychological point, of course, they can't.
So
you know,
God making gay babies.
God make gay people.
I don't say gay, but
Well, God make gay babies, and then they
feminine.
say, "I hate y'all niggas for being gay."
No.
No.
So
Yeah, he do.
I think it's more feminine.
God
but not
doesn't
necessarily
hate
gay.
anyone. God
Because
loves us all, even if we're
a
screwed
man
up.
can be feminine or have feminine qualities and not be gay.
Correct.
I'm gonna
There's
have God back on
metrosexual.
this one, even though I don't even think you're a real nigga. By that I mean,
Well, because
like
you hate the
existing.
sin and not the person.
No, here go what I'm
The
saying.
sin is what you put
no,
in the boy.
Here go what I'm saying. I don't trust the nigga that told me God told him that.
What is
So
talking about?
whoever wrote the Bible and was like, God said.
But no,
I don't
what
trust-
I'm saying, that's
more songs like that.
I'm saying that's
I
the
don't
book they
trust that
go by,
nigga.
so I'm
Wait,
going by their book.
what are you talking about?
So in Leviticus,
Uh-huh.
because there's only 2 points in the whole Bible where it say gay is wrong.
Right. They
It's
said
2
that.
spots. One is Leviticus and one is the New Testament in Matthew or whatever. Is it Matthew? Yeah, Matthew or whatever. Because that's what or is it Corinthians? It's whenever they're giving out all the rules to the
That's so
to the
funny.
people.
Okay, so
If it's
in
Corinthians,
Leviticus,
I know a guy named Corinthians who's gay.
So no. So in the
Ironic.
it's the letters where Peter wrote, and it's to the Corinthians, Ephesians,
Shout out to
Galatians,
Corinthians, by the way.
and the Philippians, and it does state that a man does not lay with another man, and also in Leviticus because it does tell all of the commandments of what's wrong, and of course it does state that homosexuality is an abomination, but it does state that God hates them.
Okay, right there. Stop right there. I just want to point out for all my gay niggas, shout out to Joe, former guest on the show.
Can't wait for you to come back,
Yes.
Joe. Yes, auntie.
And my homeboy DeMarcus and everybody else I know that's guy that I'm friends like 7 gay niggas. But
That's a lot. That's good.
I mean, I don't count them. Be like,
mean,
let me
it's
get my gay number, my friend niggas up.
Like that one,
like having
like
a-
white
a-
people
a-
that one black friend, like white people that one black friend.
I know
Like
one
my
gay
best
nigga.
friend is black.
You know one gay nigga, Joe?
Yeah, you're cool that nigga.
Yeah. I just want to point out though that the nigga who wrote Leviticus, I don't even know this nigga name. So how I know he ain't lying about what God said?
His name was Leviticus.
No, man, the Bible is written from God.
I don't
through
believe that.
man. That's
Yes.
what they say.
I don't believe that.
Why
Hey,
not?
man,
Cause I don't believe none of them niggas. Niggas ain't shit. You're honest. If I gave you a book and I was like, hey man, I talked directly to God, you're honest, yesterday.
One day.
And listen, he spoke to me and he said, give me that pussy. You gonna be like, nigga, if you do not get the fuck away from here with your little fucking accent and shit. So,
Don't the Bible do say give me that pussy?
you know what? We about to go on.
Yeah. Hold up.
identity
What he
thing.
said last week? Bus, Brittany.
Bus,
Bus.
right,
Bus,
right,
nigga.
bus. I'm just
Get
saying.
out. But I'm just saying, my thing is,
In the
If-
name of
hey,
Jesus,
bus,
Lord
Brit.
God, forgive us all.
Hey,
if a nigga come out right now, let's say a nigga that who is a holy nigga that we believe, not Cleflo lying ass.
TD Jakes.
TD's no, he's a lying bitch too. Give me a real nigga who y'all think might be anointed for real.
Oh,
Kanye West.
Osteen ain't
Austin
anointed.
is not.
Kanye
Fuck that. I
West.
was gonna say
No matter
Kanye,
what you
but
think
not
about
that.
Okay,
no matter what you
Todd-
think
okay,
about it,
there's
he's
Todd
a
That's a
White.
bad
shit.
example.
There's Michael Todd.
Michael Todd, stop right there.
I don't know
So
none
let's
of
say
these
Michael
motherfuckers.
Todd right now come out and be like, listen, I had a dream. I spoke to God himself. God.
So he had an encounter with God. Correct.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
this is what God told me to decree to y'all. And then he listed off 7 things or whatever. And like one of them was weird. Like, nigga, you gotta wear 2 left shoes or whatever.
Right.
Or whatever. Everybody. This is what I'm saying now. This is why this shit be tripping me out. Everybody would laugh at this nigga. Everybody be like, ha 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 ha, crazy ass nigga. Right? That's what everybody would do. Kurt Franklin, I think he anointed for real.
He is very anointed.
Or whatever. Kurt Franklin come out and be like, listen, matter of fact, he did do this. Kurt Franklin was like, I had a vision from God. He was saying church ain't where you need to be at necessarily. He was like, I'm not telling you to leave church, but it's not necessary that you go to church to do whatever you need to do. Or whatever, right?
Right.
Everybody was like, ha 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 ha, Kurt Franklin crazy as fuck.
No, but it says that in the Bible, if 2 or more gathered, that's church right there.
Right, but listen though, not even the Bible. What Kurt Franklin said was obtuse to what normal Christians do. Right?
Okay.
They shut that shit down. So the reason why I was saying the Bible, the whole Bible itself, why I don't even attend to that shit or even attest to it, is because why do we not believe niggas now? Because niggas be lying. So why are we? What's the difference between Kurt Franklin and motherfucking Moses?
Nothing. There's nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. And
Nothing.
But okay, but see, you have to understand though. There's Christians who are Pharisees, and there are actual Christians who have a relationship with God. If he would have sat there and said that to me, I would have took it in because of the fact, and I would have prayed on it, of course, because even the people in the Bible, they sat there and they prayed from what God, whoever God used, would tell them something. So it's a fact of we should have. I would have somebody's back if they sit there and come tell me something like that, because I know I have a calling in ministry, and I know I'm anointed.
It's so cool that we got somebody on
I was just thinking.
So
I
it's
love.
the fact
How much
of-
we'll be shitting on this shit.
I
Wasn't
heard
here.
the angel
Oh,
sing
you
just
did.
now.
So
She was talking.
it's just a fact of people don't understand there is a huge difference between religion and relationship, and that's my biggest thing. And I always tell people that, like, you cannot sit there and be blasphemy and people and think that somebody's going to come to you and think that God's going to anoint you. It's got. But you know what? Kanye, even talking about Kanye's relationship with God is his personal business, and that's how I feel. Because
Until he want to make it business to get paper.
No,
And he
it's
has.
his business.
Buy
But
my sandal shoes.
But just like a gay person, a person who is having a relationship with God, that's between them and God and their relationship.
That's right,
So
because-
it's like we cannot judge that person. We can only pray for his salvation, and we can only pray
Because
for a gay person's salvation.
my salvation,
and that's all you can do.
My salvation was delivered on the day of the
Delivered.
Lord's death, 1996 in September.
Tupac.
You goddamn right. Praises be Allah. Shalom.
I try not to partake in any religious stuff, but
I
I
don't do
think
it
But see,
I don't
you
do
keep
it no
saying
more.
religious. You
Well,
have to
okay.
separate that.
Religion-
You have
How we
to-
get
Theism.
on? I don't want to get too deep into the
Yeah,
religious
yeah.
shit.
I just wanna
But
point
it's
out-
religion or relationship. It's
We don't go
religion or
down the rabbit
Jesus.
hole.
Pick
Right.
one.
okay. I try not to partake in too much theism at all, but right now I'm fucking with Thor.
He said
Like,
Thor,
for real.
the god of thunder.
Yeah, Odin. I like his daddy.
I
That's a
fuck with
real nigga.
Odin.
Loki, you a fuck nigga, but I fuck with you.
You know what's so funny? I was literally watching all the Avengers the other day, eating some ice cream for breakfast.
Who the best Avenger ever?
Oh,
You say a
Alright,
fuck
I'm
nigga,
head
you
up.
off the show.
all right. So my favorite Avenger is actually Iron Man.
Brittany, who you got?
I don't watch none of that shit but Black Panther. So
Okay, so you off the show. Tank, who the best Avenger?
I don't watch that shit either, but
I bet you know. I know you can name some.
If I could be in, is Deadpool an Avenger? I wouldn't
No.
want to be that nigga.
No.
I would just want.
He's been an Avenger in the comic books, but
Okay.
he's not an Avenger
I-
in the movie.
I
We're
wanna
talking about
be-
the movie.
I think the one that can fuck up everybody is Ant-Man. I'll be Ant-Man.
I was gonna say Ant-Man too.
Storm.
Okay.
Because
Ant-Man
I'm
to
a straight
fuck up.
down.
Storm
Storm
is-
ain't an Avenger. She's
Sure.
an
She's
X-Men.
X-Men.
Sit
Wait,
your
wait,
ass
wait,
back.
wait,
You're
wait,
not in this
hold on.
conversation.
What I do know though,
You're not
is
in this
per the comic
conversation.
books, though, per the comic books, Storm was married to Black Panther.
A.
A, B,
Per
and they
this-
did bring her in.
Per this show,
Fuck
sit
you.
your ass back.
Fuck
B,
you, nigga.
B.
Ant could go down to quantum physics levels.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
nobody
that's
fuck with
very
that.
Yeah.
dope. That
Who
is
gonna
very
fuck
dope.
with that? He can mess up your DNA. He can
Yes.
go down to DNA level and start ripping
Paul
it apart.
Rutter is the.
That nigga
You be
that-
like this. Nah. For real,
But you
for
know
real.
what? Paul Rutter, he's actually a good man.
Yeah, Paul Rudd is real good.
But you know what? I've loved Paul Rutter ever since Friends, because Friends is one of my favorite shows. So
Paul Rudd was on Friends.
yeah, he
My
married
friends
Phoebe.
is so trash.
Right.
Amazing.
Right.
I agree
Trash.
with that.
Yeah.
No,
Right?
I love Friends.
This is coming from two niggas that's
White people
literally
like
seen every episode.
I've seen every episode.
Because we ain't had no cable.
Yeah, I am.
I've
White
seen
people,
every episode.
white people like Friends. Black people like Living Single. I'm just saying.
I like
Living
both.
single is so much better than Friends.
It
It's not even
is.
close.
It
I
is.
like both.
Christ.
I
It
I
is.
like both.
I ain't gonna lie though, Smelly Cat is funny.
Smelly cat,
Yes, that's
smelly cat.
What are they feeding you? That's good shit.
They better have some
All
funny
right,
shit. They were wrong for
so
20
bro,
years.
listen has really gone into the corny end
I don't know
now.
what the fuck we talking about.
We're talking about identification.
And then
So
segue.
I
went off
identify
on a tangent.
myself. But you know what?
Segue.
Let me talk about that.
But hold on real quick. We went off on a tangent, cuz, because Brittany don't know what the fuck she doing. Let me tell you why she don't know what she doing. Because we was talking about self-identity and we're speaking nationality-wise, and Brittany brought up some kind of trans faggot.
I don't know what they had to do with
Oh,
this.
all
Alright,
right.
so-
I was talking about the identity.
But I
Let's
expect
bring
you
it
to
back.
like Friends, bud.
Let's bring it back.
You look like a
Let's
nigga
bring
that
it
like
back.
Friends.
So what are we talking
So,
about?
All right, Eritrea. Explain to them what the basis of this.
Bud talking about something. He here for the Avengers debate.
all right,
though.
so the basis of this conversation is just like being an Eritrean woman. I'm from Northeast Africa, and coming to America, when I
That's a
learned,
good movie.
That's a
by
good
the way.
movie. Go ahead, continue.
and it's so funny because of the fact of when I came to America, I did live in New York, so that's really
Queens
it
Boulevard.
wasn't Queens, but you know, it was New York.
Can't afford it. Go ahead.
Negro, I'm
Broke
fresh
ass.
off the plane. All right, you better recognize.
Oh, you didn't do a boat? Yeah, you fresh off the
No,
plane.
nigga,
Not fresh off
fresh
the
off the
boat.
plane.
Come
I'm a
on, boats,
refugee.
for real.
I'm just saying.
She
They
is
do,
a refugee.
but I'm a refugee.
Right.
They got her on purpose.
I wasn't a high five. Anyways, so as an Eritrean woman, and as I was getting older, especially in middle school and high school, and being my identity because of the fact of whenever I was trying to hang out with black people, they would sit there and tell me that I was too white for them. And then when I hung out with white people, I was too black.
You
for
damn
them.
sure a nigga. I know you can't hang out with them white people.
So, and then it was just that, and it was hard, especially the fact of, in my household, I'm Eritrean, so everything is just like I'm back home. And then, of course, I live a double life because I'm Eritrean American and coming outside. So my identity was lost a lot, especially when I was growing up, because it was like, okay, so what am I? Like where would I identify myself as? And of course now, in reading a lot, I read that in the 2010 census, it states that if you are Asian, Middle Eastern, Northeast African, or European, you are considered to be white. Of course, I feel that
The
that's a whole
fuck
bunch-
out of here,
Wait a
census.
minute.
Yes.
Say what?
Yeah, so
That's true, though.
It is true.
Yeah.
If you
North
read the
Africans, they call white.
they call
Oh,
us
like
white.
Egypt and all
Yeah.
that shit.
Like,
Okay,
because
gotcha.
in my country's right under Egypt, and there's Sudan,
I
Ethiopia.
hate fucking white people.
And
they
it's so funny
identical
because,
shit.
of course, when I walk outside,
They
I'm
need
not a
the
white
numbers.
woman.
Yeah.
I'm a
They want
black
the
woman.
numbers.
And of course, a lot of people they really can't tell, my ethnicity.
I wonder what it is when you in another country and you filling out them things and they ask you what your race
Don't
is.
nobody else
We don't
do
have that.
shit.
Do that.
'Cause I feel like
Only
don't-
America
only-
do that,
We don't
bro.
have that.
I don't know that.
Don't nobody
here.
do no census.
We don't
Only
do that.
America do that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, census to count how many people are in the United States.
But
It
I've heard
matters.
niggas
that
say
being
that the
said, we
census
need
is
it.
important to fill
We
out.
need it.
though.
I was just about to say, but we need it. Listen, niggas, real quick, not to cut you off.
Tell us why we need it.
Listen,
ahead.
we need the census, y'all. If you get because 2020 is the next one.
Yep.
When you get the fucking letter, fill the shit out and send it in. A, it helps funding for your school. B, it helps funding for your area. C, it lets the people in the government know that you live there. So when they plan a highway, they don't plan a highway to drive straight through your neighborhood and then take your house via eminent domain. Like all that, and is
Now wait a minute. Now, I got a question.
Also representatives
I got a question.
and stuff like that.
Do you not think they already know that?
Where you are?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
You don't think they do?
It's 382 million people in
Oh no,
America.
I ain't talking about everybody in America. I'm talking about we talking about state and city and local
No.
shit or whatever.
No,
You think
I
the
don't.
state, the
No.
city don't know?
Because
I bet
listen-
if it's an investigation for a murder, without filling out a census, I bet you them crackers know
But listen,
exactly where I'm
listen,
at.
If a house is deeded to a lady in Trout River,
Yeah.
because y'all know Trout River used to be like the up and coming area for black folk in
Right.
Jacksonville,
It
real
is.
nice area.
It's very nice.
If a house is deeded to a lady in Trout River in 1982, her and her husband, that's two people, right? She done had 3 kids. And they kids done had kids. Some of them might be living with her, some might not. You can't get a real gauge on how many people really live in that household or in that area unless you do the census. Now, do they know you exist? Hell yeah, you got a social security number.
Right.
The moment
Correct.
you're born, they know you exist.
Correct.
We're not talking about existence. We're talking about where the fuck do you live at? Because you have freedom of mobility. I don't
Right.
know where you live.
Right.
You can move right now to you and Kendra. Y'all can move to Seattle. How could anybody know that you and Kendra moved out to Seattle if we don't do a census? So we have to do that.
Well, state and local don't. I bet you the government do.
Oh, you-
Motherfuckers.
you
You right about
state
it.
shit.
Yeah, you're right. State and local don't know what the fuck going on.
They don't know. You
Yeah,
gotta
you're
count
right.
that shit up.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
How are we gonna have the proper amount of representatives? I want to abolish 2 senators. Why the fuck do Wyoming have 2 senators? Ain't nobody live out there. Y'all should have 1 senator. And because what that does, it gives too much power to these states. Also, when we talk about electoral
Electoral
college,
college, yep.
your college votes matter based on the census.
Yes.
So if y'all niggas want y'all vote to count, fill out your census form. Because Florida, when I first started voting, Florida only had 23 votes. Now we got like 29, almost 30 votes.
We done grown.
Because the population moves. Now the number of votes are stagnated. They can't go up anymore. But what they do, they move the number of votes around based on where the country's moving. The shit matter.
I get this. You get this. All of us get this. Now try to explain this to a nigga out in Roosevelt
We trying.
or 5020.
I don't know
Try.
how,
Try to
but
explain
we
this
got
to
to though.
We got
We
to.
got
We
to
got
explain,
to.
especially. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
It is
Especially if you live in subsidized housing.
Eureka
Yes.
Gardens.
Eureka
The amount of
Gardens,
money that the government gives
Roosevelt
out to
Apartments.
subsidized housing.
You got to bribe these niggas.
It's
Tell
based-
them
And
you
it-
gonna give them a
but
sack.
it's-
I
And
should
it's
shout
so
out,
funny,
like,
though.
Eureka. I used to live in Eureka. I used to live in
You
Holly
used to live in
Brook.
Eureka?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm hood,
but
hood.
but to go into that point though,
I'm glad I got my flak
we be
jacket
on
on.
when we be on the news when they have the news and you be seeing people on Eureka Gardens because they don't have no gas, the trash not being picked up, they don't have no running water, shit like that. And if y'all motherfuckers would vote and fill out your census forms, guess what? Subsidize you
know
would
who
have
own
running
Eureka
water.
Gardens?
You would have hot water.
You know who owned Eureka Gardens?
Who?
Donald
Church,
Trump Jr. The church nigga sold it
Oh, okay.
to Donald Trump Jr.
Wow.
Hey man, nepotism.
Y'all are doomed.
The
so
nigga
sorry.
wants to cut, bro. The craziest shit ever. Like this is why Republicans stupid. Okay, they put coon ass Ben Carson in charge of HUD, right?
Of course.
So they can say, well, we got a nigger in there. Okay, they want to cut HUD funding by 47%, right? HUD funding don't go in the pocket of the nigga who live in HUD. It goes in the pocket of the owner of the building
Right.
who's doing the subsidized housing. Okay, so Trump is majorly behind the 47% cut because he came up with it. Ben Carson tried to sign off on it, but Congress vetoed it. They shut it down. But at the same time, Donald Trump Jr. owns over 123 subsidized urban housing properties. Why would you want to take money out your own pocket? The only reason he even presented the bill is because it's a Republican talking point because they hate niggas.
Yeah.
Republicans hate niggas.
Facts.
Period. Like, please stop defending the fact that Republicans ain't racist.
I hate when niggas say that.
They do though.
Because you had like
The
Democrats
base of
don't
their
hate
party.
niggas.
No. The base of their party.
All them crackers hate niggas. I don't give a fuck who they is.
But the base. What we
Republicans,
talking about,
Democrats,
this is true,
Libertarians,
but
don't
we're
matter.
talking about
Man.
Republicans.
All right.
Just like when
I
I say
know.
Black Lives Matter, all lives
I know,
matter,
but
but I'm
you
talking
talking
about
all lives
niggas.
matter.
But
So
I'm
you
talking about
you
niggas.
singling them out as if when Democrats is in
That's
office,
who we
then
talking
everything
about.
goes good for niggas. No.
I mean,
No,
it goes
everything-
better. It goes
I
better.
It goes
Do you think
better.
everything go good for niggas?
No,
when
but
the
listen what I'm
Democrats-
saying
better.
though.
Tell
Listen
me
what
how
I'm
that
saying.
8 years
It
went
goes
under
better.
Obama.
I'm with Brittany. It goes
Please
better.
tell me how
It
the
goes
8 years went
better.
under Obama.
I'll tell you what Obama didn't never present. 47% cut the HUD.
Well, you know what happened when I was under
Ever.
Obama? The same shit is happening under Trump. Ain't no difference. Government is
No, you
government.
can't say that.
You know what happened under Obama? First of
Healthcare
all,
was reformed.
that bullshit healthcare.
And no, I don't want to say it's
Can I
bullshit.
stop?
The reason
You know what I'm
why?
saying? It's a
No. The reason why
I'm-
because people like my father
I know,
benefited from this.
I know.
shit.
Just
So
so
the
that
fact
Yeah,
that
yeah,
alone,
I want to tell you
Exactly.
why.
I'm gonna
I
always
want to
go
tell you
for
why.
it.
I want to tell you why. Because first of all, it was a Republican plan, so we need to stop acting like Obama did this for niggas.
That's not true.
It's the exact same plan as Romney.
No,
That's it
no,
ain't.
that's misleading.
It's the exact same thing.
That's a misleading thing.
It's Republican wrote.
Mitt Romney's
What are you
bill.
talking about?
Mitt Romney's bill that was in effect in Massachusetts for 20-something years was written by Mitt Romney and his staff. The fucking ACA is completely
I
different.
didn't say anything about Mitt Romney. I said it's a Republican. It's
You're
a
saying
Republican
that the
wrote
bill- you're
yes,
saying-
it was proposed by Republicans.
No, it was
before-
not.
Yes, it was.
No,
It's
it was
not the
not.
Mitt Romney
Stop.
bill.
That's what I'm saying.
That's 100%
wrong.
fact. You
No,
want
it's
to-
not.
you
I'll
can
look
look
it up.
this
We'll
up.
look it up after the show.
So we're gonna go back and talking about black identity.
No, see, listen.
No,
wait.
because I already know
wait,
this.
because the ACA was written by Barack Obama's people. The ACA is completely different than
I
that
know, but it was an
Republican bill.
adaptation from that bill.
Okay,
Everything
adaptation,
is
but okay.
No, but
cool.
the
But
reason
say
why
that. Don't say the same bill.
No,
'cause it's not.
but you need to understand that the principles of the bill is the same thing. It's not to help niggas. It's just a thing for the pharmaceutical companies and the medical industry and
gonna
money
take
to
a
go
minute.
directly to the insurance company. But fuck all that. What I meant was what I was trying to get to. God damn it. Under Obama, all the police shootings, all that shit happened. Under Obama, they got rid of the Civil Rights Act, 1965 that motherfucking Martin Luther King marched
Who
for.
did that?
Marched for.
Who did
it
that?
don't matter what I'm.
No, stop.
No,
It do matter.
No, this is
Who
why it
did
doesn't
it?
matter.
Who did it?
That's
You
not.
just- the-
It don't
the-
have nothing to do with my point. My point is, it don't matter. My
Your
point.
point?
Yes, my point is, it don't matter who's in office, Republican or Democrat. Shit's gonna happen.
Yes, it do.
That's my point.
Stop right there. Let me tell
And
you.
it ain't no better
That's
with
inevitable,
Democrats.
though. That's inevitable.
Ain't
Stop.
no better with
Let me
Democrats.
tell you why you
Matter of
point-
fact, I got a bigger
You
check.
just made my point.
I got a bigger check for my income tax.
Fuck your
Once
check.
Obama got the fuck out of there.
You just made my
Trump
point.
helped me out.
You just made my
What
point.
you gonna say,
You
boy?
Trump loving nigga.
Let's
Yeah,
go
right
right.
there.
Let's go back. Let's go
Give me that
back.
extra check. That's all I'm saying.
Bahaki?
Let's
Like
go back to what.
Bahaki?
Let's go back to
Ew.
what Tank just said about the Civil Rights Act that got removed by Congress. Who the fuck was in charge of Congress when that happened?
Oh God, Speaker of the House, what's his name?
Paul fucking
fucking
Ryan.
Ryan, yes.
Please give me his party affiliation.
He's a Republican.
Okay, so for the first 6 years, when Obama had Congress as Democrat, that act was not even brought onto the floor to be removed. Soon as Paul Ryan and the Republicans took Congress back,
Yep,
which
from
is
state- from
Republicans
Pelosi,
getting voted in,
from Pelosi.
what did they do? They did it.
It don't matter
it's
who
bigger
running
than-
shit.
No, stop.
Republican,
It's bigger than the president.
Democrat.
Remember, we always say that. It's bigger than the president. When Republicans in charge, they take shit away for niggas' rights.
You could go to specific bill.
Show me-
who did the crime bill that locked niggas up.
The crime bill was made by Bill Clinton.
All right, with that Democrat,
That's
Republican.
one.
With that, okay, the one I just said was one.
But I
my
just
point.
said- but
That's
listen what
why
I
it don't
just
have
said
nothing to do with my
about- but
point.
listen what I
My
just said
point
about
was it don't
Britney,
matter
though.
who's in control.
No, it do because what we
Because you're
just
taking
said-
that one thing and
No,
trying to make your point.
because what we
I'm
just
saying
said-
it's a bigger thing.
You said it don't
That's
matter.
all I'm saying.
Brittany said it's better
Yes.
when
It ain't.
Democrats
It's
in.
better.
And
It's not.
it is.
better. It is better.
Wait.
That's
Because
misleading.
who wrote the crime bill?
I just said Bill Clinton.
Wasn't that
people.
Democrats?
Joe Biden.
How many
Don't vote
niggas?
for
How
Joe
many
Biden.
niggas did that fuck up?
1 million.
Millions. Now, how
Yeah.
can you say that's better than anything? What the fuck are we talking
what
about
I'm saying,
here?
okay, but wait.
What are we talking
wait,
about?
Wait. Who? What did Trump? I done said this a million times on this podcast. What's the first executive order that Trump signed?
To the charges against the kids.
Right, the unprotected our students in school. Guess how many black students that affect?
Way
Millions.
Ain't nothing Trump did that was worse
Millions.
than what the 96 crime bill did.
Millions.
Ain't nothing Trump done to niggas that's worse than that
Also,
crime
wait.
bill. Ain't nothing worse
Also,
than that.
wait.
You know why?
Wait.
Because that locked niggas up for years, for life, for fucking weed.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Here's
For
the thing.
petty crimes.
Here's the thing, though.
What are we talking about?
Here's the
here?
thing. Okay, with the Byron Allen Comcast thing, right? With the Byron Allen
I'm playing
Comcast
double
thing.
dutch. I don't know if I want to turn the ropes to jump
Brittany,
in.
you
Go
see
ahead.
how I back away from
Right.
the mic when
Yeah.
I'm yelling?
You see
You see that?
Back away.
He did back away from the mic. He back away from
We
the
still need to get fucking headphones. Don't do that.
He did.
Headphones
He
is a good idea.
did
Go ahead,
right.
old cuz.
Okay, with the Byron Allen case
Yeah.
or whatever. Who's the lead attorney in defense of Comcast trying to pull
Oh,
away
that's
our
the
rights?
DOJ.
Yes, Anthony Barr.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The,
all I'm
the
saying
United States.
is
The United
misleading.
States attorney.
It's misleading because you now earlier.
I don't like none of these crackers. That's my
you're
problem.
right. You a contradicting
I
ass
don't,
bastard.
I just said
Thank you.
I said I don't like none of these crackers.
Earlier though, you said before we came on air.
What?
You said we was talking about the Kaepernick thing.
Oh, no, that's
about
a whole nother
his thing.
discussion.
But wait, no. You said it's just like what Hillary said. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. It's about what's getting done. Now, are you correct that Democrats have put some shit in place that's done fucked us up too? Yes.
Yes.
But Brittany's more correct when she says that Republicans habitually do it.
That's
I
not,
love
that's
you.
not a
I love
contradiction.
when
They
you
are
agree
the
with
rich.
me.
They
How's that
are
a
the.
contradiction?
No,
I love
but
when
I'm
you
talking
agree
about
with me.
Brittany. They are
But
the
you
rich.
just said I was a
I'm gonna
contradiction.
show
but
you
You
the
got to
contradiction.
explain that
Shut your
shit.
ass up.
Yeah, he was using me being right to let you know you
You
were
ain't
in the
explain no
contradiction.
contradiction.
Your
Just get in there. Be
contradiction
quiet.
is you just said I don't give
yeah.
a fuck who in there.
Right.
Because they all fucking us over. So it
They
don't,
all
it's
fucking
not
us
good,
over.
blah, blah, blah. But then earlier you said Hillary doing what the fuck she need to do, and that's how I want. That's what this Kaepernick thing.
Well, you
know
don't
what
get
the fuck
wait,
he
wait,
need.
wait, wait.
Regardless
So
if it's
that's-
bad.
that's
No,
contradiction.
regardless.
All right, can I explain that?
Regardless how
Can I explain
coon
that?
how the coontivity of Jay-Z is, it don't matter how much
just
he
wanna
coon.
explain it.
That don't matter because Cap got to work
I
out.
want to explain how that's not a contradiction. The way that's not a contradiction is because all of these motherfuckers is fucked up. So when you just single out the Republicans and act like they don't the ones fucked up, that means you looking at the Democrats like they better. And what am I saying is the contradiction don't come in because I could have voted for Rand Paul, who's a Republican
You
or whatever.
fuck-
And it's not because of
You know what?
all
I'm
of
gonna end
them
this
ain't
right now.
shit.
Listen,
It's
one time I was at a gay
because-
pride parade and Tank was
All
there.
right, fuck it.
Tank was at the gay
talking about
Tank
then?
was at the gay pride parade. He said he was picking up ice for a wedding in the middle of a gay pride parade.
Kendra was there. She my witness.
She wasn't there at the gay pride parade.
No, she wasn't.
Kendra was not at the gay pride parade. That was your gay ass.
Hey, you was
Kendra's
picking up
like,
ice.
please don't put me in this. I'm just on my phone. minding my
I didn't
business.
know.
Kendra might have been at
I
a
didn't
real
know.
wedding.
Oh, that's when you got
was
stuck
the
behind the parade and you was trying to go get
Stuck
swung.
behind what?
He got stuck behind something, all
Yeah.
right.
Oh my gosh.
My bad. I tried, Tank.
Hey, go hey.
Yeah, you out?
You flipping your dreads? Let's flip it.
That's real cute, Richie. No.
I
It
knew
just
it with
happened.
you.
I
Come
just
on,
happened
Brent,
to
let's
walk
do it with
upon
This
this shit.
flip
From
the
now
book.
on, you was out there posted. How you seen me?
But he support gay dudes. He
Listen,
support
I had
gay.
on
He
butterfly
said he got
wings.
7 gay friends.
Right, he said he support.
I had on
he's-
butterfly wings and
He
eyeshadow.
support
Find a
any-
picture, boo.
Right, he support all things LGBTQ. You don't want to say fuck them niggas.
And
I
then
believe
on
everything
here
he
calling
said,
them
fuck them.
He said
faggots.
fuck them faggots.
That's what you do.
I don't
It's
say fuck
rude.
them faggots.
You just said it. You just said
I
it.
know, but I don't mean it like that.
Then how you
That's
mad
what
at
how
that
it
nigga?
No, No.
Come on, Trump. Come on, Trump. 'Cause that's how you sound.
Contradiction.
Come on.
I'm gonna defend Tank.
Come on,
he
Trump.
don't mean it as like he hate him.
It don't matter, but you have to understand, gay
Right.
people don't like
No,
that
what I
word.
mean is fuck.
Well, they
their-
gonna hear it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
fuck
say
their.
it.
I don't like
all the
nigga,
time.
and I hear it all the time. But what Tank is? Tank is a libertarian.
You say
so I know I say nigga all the time, but no,
He
I'm
gonna
saying
be
we don't like to hear
labeled.
we don't like to hear the word nigga from white people.
Of course.
But we gonna hear it. What we gonna do about it? I just
Hit
wanna
him in
point
the
out,
face.
though,
Fight 'em.
That
Andrea.
Tank. What Tank mean by that is Tank is a libertarian. So libertarians, for those who don't know, they say fuck everybody.
True.
Every single human being, they hate them all.
Wait, now I don't know why I said fuck them faggots early. There had to be a reason.
Because
Because I didn't just say
This
it.
is not the
You
first
said
time
so
you
much.
said it though.
Right.
So
You said so much.
You do.
I don't like how when niggas, because I don't like how niggas be pussyfooting around. Gay people got niggas scared to talk when they just talking with
I
their
agree.
niggas. It's like
I
it'll
agree.
be-
Ooh,
no,
say that again?
now,
I agree.
Yeah, that's
it'll
true.
be just niggas talking, and they'll be like, "Nah, I ain't got no problem." Before they say something, they'll do a disclaimer. I ain't got no problem.
they don't wanna
who
be
wanna
seen
do
as being
who, or Who
homophobic.
want to do what? I'm
Right.
like, man, look, say what the fuck you want to say. Ain't no imaginary faggot here finna slap you in the mouth. Or nothing. You know what's funny?
You know what's
A
funny?
I
fairy.
hate that shit.
A
They don't do
fairy.
that for niggas.
Why you gotta
Whatever.
call
say
him-
whatever-
ain't call him a
you say
fairy.
whatever you want to
Yes,
talk about a
they do.
nigga.
Whenever Joe's here or my friend DeMarcus or whatever,
We speak freely.
Like they're gay as fuck, but they respect the fact that they know that I actually genuinely care for them.
Right,
So
right.
when I say shit like, man, fuck that faggot shit or whatever, they laugh it off. Just like
Shit, Joe be the first one to say shit about
Joe
faggots.
a
He even
fool,
say the
man.
word faggot. Like,
Joe, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Most gay people don't
Well,
care.
I don't
Right.
care for
The
the niggas.
agenda
The-
that is this like
That's being
Tank-
pushed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But here's
That is real?
Here's my thing. I
that-
just want to point out for
there's a
niggas,
real gay agenda
all
out there. Can you
wait,
admit to that?
But wait,
Can you admit to that?
stop. Yeah, just wait.
I'm coming.
Because back in
out.
the day, episodes and episodes and episodes ago,
wait.
you said that there was
Wait,
no such
stop.
thing.
That's what
But
I'm
go
saying.
ahead.
For all you niggas that's getting hyped like Britney right now, it's like, ooh, that nigga saying it's a gay agenda. No, I'm not, bitch.
I'm looking at you.
Y'all thought
I'm
y'all had
ready.
it. But
I'm
what
ready.
I am saying is the agenda, they have a national agenda to be more accepted, just like niggas. We got an agenda too. But that is not like how y'all made
I don't
it
like
put
the
in
What do you
agenda.
mean that they're not?
I don't
put-
like- that's
you
my
don't-
problem
you
with
still
gay
don't.
niggas.
So you still don't feel like until now you admit there is an agenda.
No, because
so I'll
the
take
nigga-
that. I'll take that.
You
from
have to be 100 with this.
That's my
because
problem with gay niggas.
saying the gay agenda is trying to make more people gay. No, it ain't.
No, I don't.
That's
and
dumb.
I don't say. I don't think that at all.
I don't believe that at
But
all.
So
what
you
I
have
do
to be specific.
when
Because
I
the
do
niggas that's getting hyped right now behind you with these 3,000 some odd niggas that's getting hyped listening to this show, you know what they saying? They trying to make
we
us
go
gay.
again. Correct.
They
No,
turn the
I
frogs-
don't believe
they gonna
that.
turn the frogs
so
gay.
that part I don't believe. But what I've been saying though is that they're trying to make you accept them. They're pushing. They're like pushing it to the point where it's in everything.
Just
that
like
we do.
Tank wants you to accept
Sexuality.
the fact that he got gold teeth, so he ain't got to take
And
it
then-
out.
No, I don't.
hell no.
I don't want you
And
to
then
accept
there-
shit.
the difference
You ain't
between-
gotta accept
the
it. You
difference between
stinking
the
bitch.
difference between the gay agenda and the black agenda is that at the end of the day, I wear this. This can't come off.
That's not true.
No, that is true. This can't come off, and you're gonna judge me by the way by you looking at me.
But here's
as
my
a-
thing
I
about
don't-
that,
in
though.
the
EJ
LGBTQ
Johnson can't
hold
take
on.
off his
But
gay.
Thank you, bro.
But in the gay, the whole gay agenda is that you want me to also accept your sexuality. I don't have to accept anybody's sexuality but my own.
That's not true.
That is true.
Yes, you do.
That is true.
That is true.
See, I don't
Yes,
have to
you
give a fuck about.
You have to tolerate it. Is the
I don't have
correct
to
word.
tolerate
Yeah,
no
tolerate
one's
it.
But that's the thing,
sexuality.
you should- you
No,
know,
no, no,
I
wait,
agree with
but
that. That
don't.
is actually very
But
true.
mine.
Wait.
If you're a cracker, you
What
don't
does
have
the
to fuck with niggas.
What does the word tolerance mean? You have to tolerate niggas.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Okay, wait. Stop.
I don't gotta
This is my-
tolerate no nigga.
Words mean.
You way out your mind.
Shout out to Gerald. Gerald watching.
No,
Shout out to
no.
Gerald because he say this all the time. Words mean things. Okay, what does tolerance mean? Bud, you suck as an intern. What does tolerance mean? Somebody
want me-
look that up real
You
quick.
want what the cracker say the definition is?
What does tolerance mean? Tolerance mean to take, and what I don't even look it up because I want to give the right definition of what it means. Okay, so please
Tolerance, the ability or willingness to tolerate something, in particular the existence of opinions or behaviors that one does not necessarily agree with.
Okay, boom, stop right there. Basically, what it's saying is just put up with the shit because it's civil. Wait now, I just want to say this because it's really important because I feel like y'all made a good point. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with y'all, but I'm trying to explain to y'all why we have to tolerate them. Okay, if you go to your job, you or Eritrea, y'all go to y'all job, y'all are black. Okay, if a cracker be like, I'm a white supremacist, does he have the right, Brittany, to be a white supremacist?
Yes.
Okay, yes, he does. Right. His opinion as a white supremacist is his right. It's his own. He can do whatever he wants. But at that job, he has to tolerate the fact that you're there. Even though he thinks you're inferior, he does not have the right.
Yeah,
Wait,
then,
wait,
of
hold on.
course.
Okay.
But I ain't got to tolerate
Words
him.
mean
I ain't got
nothing.
to.
But
But when I'm
wait,
com-
wait,
but wait a
wait,
minute,
wait,
when I'm
wait,
com-
let me
you
finish.
don't
I'm
have to
almost
tolerate
done.
that.
Yeah, because I'm about to jump
I'm
on
almost
you.
done.
Jump on your
I'm gonna
nigga.
let
All I'm saying is with toleration is when a man is out to dinner, with his husband, and he want to reach across the table and grab his husband's hand, you have to tolerate that.
No, I don't. I don't have to give a fuck
All right,
about
now
it.
you tripping.
So what
You can't do something about it.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
have
About
to. So that's
You
the
don't
thing.
really
I don't
you
have
don't
to
have
give
to
a
care.
fuck about
Okay,
it.
but not caring is tolerating.
What you? No, it's not.
No, y'all make it. Y'all.
I don't have to
it is.
acknowledge.
Damn right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because what you're turning tolerance into is action. It's not an action.
But it is.
Don't have a
though.
stroke now,
Tolerance
cuz.
is an actionable word.
Whoa, don't double charge me.
But tolerance is an actionable word.
don't charge me.
Tolerance, however you want to conjugate it, it's an actionable word.
Right.
So no. What I'm saying is that I don't even have to acknowledge it. It's none of my
That's
business.
good though. That's
But
straight. That's still
I don't-
tolerating.
No, it's not.
It might be.
If
It
I
might
don't
not
acknowledge-
be. It might be. It
If-
might
no,
not
no,
be
no.
directly tolerated.
Let me give it.
But you
If
tolerate
I
that
don't
shit.
acknowledge something, then it doesn't exist. Therefore, I don't
That's
have
not
to
true.
tolerate.
That's crazy as fuck.
No, it's not.
Let me ask you something. Wait, stop right there.
Psychologist.
Eritrea,
Is it- yeah,
you believe in God, correct?
Yes.
Okay, to you, I don't acknowledge God. He ain't no nigga to me. So, but to you, does God still exist?
Yes.
Okay, what? Okay. Guess
And I'm
what?
talking
Wait,
about
stop. Niggas that we know that participate in this show sometimes think the Earth flat, right?
Mm-hmm.
He don't acknowledge a global Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But does that mean so because he think the Earth flat? Do that mean the Earth flat? Just
don't
because he
know.
don't acknowledge it?
We don't know.
You crazy as fuck, man.
All right.
We don't know.
Hey, wait a minute. I want to say this.
But what
I learned this last week.
I don't want to stop because Brittany said
I know.
we don't know if the Earth flat.
Well, no, stop right there. Because I learned. No,
I'm assuming it is.
No, this guy's
So
I learned this last week when y'all was doing this to me about the Asian shit, and y'all was like, "Asian don't mean Chinese. It could mean you goddamn it."
Right, that's
I
true.
learned this word last week. What Asian mean? You ever heard of gaslighting, cuz?
Yes.
That's what Brittany doing to you right now. That's what y'all did to me last week with that
I call
Asian
that
shit.
trolling.
Y'all niggas gaslighting the shit out of
But
me.
no, in all
I just want to
actuality-
tell y'all
Brittany is
A lot,
gaslighting.
no, in real life though, if somebody doesn't actually acknowledge something, like it's something in the room, and for whatever reason they don't acknowledge it, they're not going to see it. It's not going to exist to you as a person. I'm not saying overall. So at the end of the day, I don't have to acknowledge your sexuality. I don't. And in interim, that means it doesn't exist to me because I don't give a fuck.
But as long as
But
you don't,
about mine.
as
So
long-
that might be narcissist. That might be a narcissistic way
you
of
are
thinking.
being very narcissistic.
That might be, and
because
that's
as
fine.
long as you don't fucking harm that person or do anything hateful or say anything
You're
out loud,
tolerating
you're
it.
tolerating it.
No.
You can
You
spin
can
it
That's
however
crazy.
you want.
But that really sound like you just a crazy motherfucker. You don't
No.
see the 2 gay niggas.
Ain't no gay nigga.
Ain't no gay niggas.
It's
over
not
there
that. It's
kissing.
not. I don't have to say
But
that.
you
It's
don't
not
have
an
to say that.
acknowledgement. It's not an acknowledgement.
That's fine.
The
You know
moment
what?
I
For
acknowledge,
everybody that feel like
it's
Brittany,
it.
please do that.
And
The
my-
world will be a better place.
See, this-
True.
this
The
is
moment
what-
I
wait,
acknowledge
see,
it,
this ain't-
then I
this
have to
is- this is
pass
what women
judgment
do.
on whether or not I want to accept
What
it
do
or
we
not.
do?
Ain't no
Tell
real
them what they
argument. Ain't no
doing.
real argument
Tell
here.
them what they doing,
This ain't
son.
even no real argument.
It is.
It
though,
is.
She
because
actually
like, you know,
agrees with what the fuck you saying, but she can't give you that
okay.
inch.
Yeah, she
Okay.
don't
We
want to
just
say
gonna
that
keep
I was
on saying
right.
this
So we going
and
around.
that.
I just want to put this,
This is
out
what
here.
women
I've been
do.
saying y'all are right, and I've been wrong a couple of times here lately. I've been like admitting more
No,
and
but
more.
wait, you
I'm
have,
just
but
talking
what
about-
you're
I have.
doing right
Give me
now is some
progress.
woman shit.
Give me progress,
Because
though.
we already have established
But
that
give me
you're
progress.
tolerating the shit.
But give me progress. Can you give me that? Can you give me
I
progress?
just said you did it.
Oh, thank you.
Listen,
I want
no.
you. I want to hear the words.
I'm not tolerating this bullshit.
Well, we only been going for 30 minutes.
No.
No, because you went in and went out.
I'm looking at the clock.
Oh, I went in and went out.
Yeah, we've been going for almost an hour. We still
Oh,
ain't
okay.
touched on the goddamn topic.
What
Ain't
Fuck
happening.
the topic.
Ain't happening.
So the black identity.
Nah.
Let's talk about it.
How?
Segue.
We ain't gonna have enough time.
So,
let's
anywho,
bring
Table
up.
it.
Let's bring up what we talked about in third. We got time. You got
No,
time?
we don't. It's like 58. No,
Okay.
we don't. We ain't got time.
Why?
Cause I'm not tolerating that.
Let's
so
talk about-
tolerate the new word of the day.
I'm not
Tolerate.
gonna
Once
acknowledge
you
We
that.
can't
start
give-
talking
give
about
10 minutes.
religion
Let's
and
give
gay
10
niggas,
minutes.
it just take over the whole
Yeah,
show.
it
Let's give us 10 minutes. We got it.
Anytime a nigga bring up religion or gay niggas,
It
it's
goes to the
end.
left.
That's why I ain't want to talk about Kaepernick. It's certain things in life. This real. It's certain things in life that's so polarizing.
I think we done talked enough about Kaepernick.
Yeah, me
and
too.
Jay-Z.
And
Yeah.
Kaepernick is.
I don't wanna hear
Kaepernick
no
and
more
Jay-Z's
about the shit.
situation is
Oh, even though
super
Jay-Z your
polarizing.
Superman.
I mean, I'm gonna feel my way.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all gonna feel y'all
Polarizing.
way. It's like, what the fuck we talking about?
And
What-
I'm with
yeah.
Eritrea. I'm not tolerating nobody big up Jay-Z on this show.
Thank you.
So
I
I
did
did
it.
want to talk about him.
I already did it.
Man. The fact that the whole thing was a
I do
setup.
like his
It was
music,
a
though.
setup. All of it was a
His what?
setup.
I do like his
publicity.
music.
I like R. Kelly music.
I
That
like
don't
the
mean
throwback Jay-Z.
That don't mean R.
That's just
Kelly is
me.
a predator.
You
But-
will never please niggas unless you die for them. You got to be a martyr to please niggas.
That ain't true.
That's not true at all.
What you gotta do
That
is
is
not
true.
set up
That's
a
not
fake
true.
ass
That's
workout
not
for
true.
Kaepernick.
Who do y'all like?
Who do I
Who do
like?
you like? A nigga.
What?
Who do you like? A nigga.
Jesus.
Jesus was a cracker. So they
Jesus
say.
was not a cracker.
That's what they say.
No.
No, that's what they
Jesus
say, but it's
says
not
our
true.
book
You go to Eritrea right now, and it's a picture of a white Jesus.
This is true,
and
though.
a motherfucker kissing his feet.
This is true.
No.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, y'all got black Jesus pictures in Eritrea? Now, see, here go my thing.
I know. I
now,
hate
wait,
to see
cuz.
pictures in
Wait.
Africa with these.
Here's my
we
thing.
can talk about the identity. Go ahead.
Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. We're going to get into the identity thing next episode. But here's my thing. Because that'll be good for Thanksgiving anyway.
Sick of y'all.
Here's my thing, though.
My,
Eritrea might have a point. Other places make Jesus look like them. Only here do niggas big up white Jesus. Because right there in Riverside is a Korean Catholic church. And Jesus is an Asian nigga, bruh. Jesus got slanted eyes and all that. And I'm like, look at this Asian. Me and Brad done took pictures next to the nigga
they
laid out
they
and
even
shit.
got Asian like Pentecostal church.
But see,
too.
that's my
crazy.
thing. Like, only
Can you
niggas,
imagine-
only niggas in America do that.
Can
And it's
you
because
imagine them
they
speaking
don't
in
have an
tongues?
identity.
Can you imagine it?
I'm not going to do this with you.
They do it, though.
They do. Can you imagine speaking in tongues?
First of all, speaking in tongues.
I speak in tongues.
You do?
Yes, I do.
How you feel about speaking in tongues, bro? You think it's real?
Brittany and me on the same page on that one. Yes.
You walked right into that one.
I see your
Did I?
poetic
You did.
justice.
You did.
Y'all some hoes.
Yeah,
You
we
walked
is.
right
Oh
in.
my God.
You know what?
Yeah.
I ain't made a sexual innuendo all
That
episode.
was, and I'm the one who initiated
Up
that
top,
one.
bro.
Good for you.
So
you
that was
fucking
a sidebar because I really just
Them is-
I don't know what the hell y'all was talking about.
Don't worry.
Just not-
you're
just
down
keep-
in- them some
yeah.
hoes.
Just keep
Yeah.
speaking in tongues. Just keep speaking
Just
in
keep
tongues.
being normal.
Just keep doing that.
Don't
okay?
get into this toxic
Brittany,
shit
I
me and
thought we
Brittany
was
got
friends.
going on.
We was.
We are. We still are.
Brittany's,
This is my girl.
Brittany's
Her
Hold'em.
and her good hair.
Brittany's Hold'em is like a tar pit. Once you get in, you just keep singing. Ain't nothing can pull you out.
No.
You're going to be covered in it.
And nigga, it might turn into quicksand. You never know.
That's
Sinking
just-
fast.
Horrible.
I'm gonna say a prayer
With the
and
extra
then shut
whore
up.
in
I'm
it.
gonna pray for all of us.
You better say that prayer for your final thought, because if you start doing it now, I'm going to cut that shit off. You know what I do when niggas be praying at basketball games? Niggas, first of all, y'all niggas love Jesus for real. Every game that we go to, you know what's funny? Okay, we about to end the show. I'm going to get on a rant real quick. Listen,
And this
you
rant
know
we
what,
could've
bro?
used
You
to
know what
start talking
grinds
about
my
black
gears?
identity.
What grinds your
You know what
gears,
grinds my
Peter?
gears?
We could have
Listen.
talked about black
Shut
identity.
up. Listen, you know what grinds my gears? The fact that Christians always want, and I'm generalizing Eritrea, so don't say you. Don't think about yourself personally. Christians always want you to be empathetic or sympathetic of them in a situation. Like, I'm a Christian, I can't have this in here. Or I'm a Christian, I can't have that in here. But they never think about the fact that there may be non-Christians in the room. They be like,
You know, it's-
let's pray.
I
And
used to
then a Christian pray in the name of Jesus. How
I
you
used to
gonna say it in
use-
the name? What if I'm Muslim?
So to that, I used to use an expletive at work sometimes. I used to say, "God damn it," and the white girl I can't stand. She said, "Don't say that." It's
Yeah.
like, why not? She was like, "Cause you're using God's name in vain." I said, "Child, shut the fuck up. I can say whatever
see,
I
that's
want
my
to
thing,
though,
like, yeah.
cause I don't believe in what you believe."
Tolerance. You know how she could have tolerated that, Brittany? Not saying nothing that
At
like
all.
it didn't exist. Which would be she would have been doing what if she did that, Brittany?
Not acknowledging.
Dude, I hate you. Bitch, you know it's tolerating. She would have been tolerating you. Fucking bitch.
Y'all probably can't.
Grind your gears again. I'm grinding.
This
your
should
Yours
grind
grinds
your
my
gears,
gears.
Peter. What grinds your gears, Peter?
just saying,
What
though.
chaps your ass? Let's tell us that.
That just
gosh.
chaps. That just chaps my ass. I like that.
That's even better.
What's that?
You know what chaps my ass? I hate when motherfuckers try to make
All right, I'm gonna head out.
you know what chaps my
My
ass.
daddy says.
I'm gonna head out.
This show. I'm just saying.
This is my 4th episode. I love you all.
I just want to point
They
out.
normally don't make it past
that
5.
you niggas chap my ass. I'm just saying though, the fact
I gotta
that
look at the definition of chap. What that mean?
Like when your lips are chapped.
I know, but
I
I
thought
need-
it.
I
You
need
know what
the
I
whole
instantly
definition.
thought of? I thought of a dry, ashy ass booty. You know what chaps my ass? This show,
Look
Brothers
here, buddy.
Podcast, episode number what, Brittany?
83.
83. Fucked off in the book.
Yeah, we did. We didn't talk about shit.
Every time
You know,
we
my
like,
visuals be real. Every time I make good visuals, like real nice visuals, y'all never.
We
touch
fucked this all up.
But it was a good time.
Why should
we
be?
talked.
I just want to point out.
King Talk was
I was
everywhere
like-
this week.
And Tank
Bruh,
brought
listen
that energy
everywhere.
over here.
It's okay though.
It's all good.
You did.
I was about to say, y'all wait.
Yeah.
I promise. Every time we do a show like this and fuck up, it'd be like number 1 rated episode. Every time, I be like, they'd be like, niggas be listening. They be like, oh, they ain't talking about nothing serious. What you say? I hate faggots too. I'm gonna keep listening. Every time a nigga go in the ring, I hate that nigga too. They keep listening. You know what they doing? Why they keep listening? Don't say nothing. They tolerating it, you bitch. Bro, listen, podcast.
But they're not acknowledging the fact
Why
that
hate you? Hate me? You say nothing.
Bro, listen podcast.
Oh, you gonna say it like that? Oh, so you making fun of me now too?
Man, what happened to it? That bitch don't
True
wanna-
motherfuckers.
Hey, I can start speaking Tigrinya again, all right?
Oh, man. We are gonna talk about Negro self-identification soon. Thanksgiving will be a good time because I wanted to talk about how niggas celebrate holidays that don't have nothing to do with them. But like niggas don't celebrate Juneteenth. A nigga don't even know Juneteenth exists.
Yeah.
And but we be like, ooh, nigga, Thanksgiving.
Wait a minute, you
It's
celebrate
bitches on
Juneteenth?
it's
Oh,
bitches.
okay,
It's bitches
cool.
on Facebook right now posting Christmas videos.
You
Bitches
know what?
November the 16th.
I had a white girl. She's a friend of mine. Love her dead.
Look at your dad's like I posted one.
I don't post anything for Christmas.
I had a white friend of
I
mine.
celebrate Christmas for
I
Jesus.
posted a picture of Juneteenth, Happy Juneteenth, this, that, and the third, and she laughed. I said, what you laughing for? She was like, what made up holiday is that? I said, whoa,
my
it's
God.
not made
Yeah,
up.
we got to talk about it.
And I actually sent her literature. She was like, I'm so sorry, I
Well,
didn't
see, that's
know.
cultural ignorance. I can't.
Yeah.
I'll let
call
that
for
slide. That's not true racism. That's
Yeah.
ignorant racism, which is fine.
Yeah, well, she's not racist.
Well, here's my thing. Ignorant
ignorant.
Yeah, it
ignorant
was just
racism. Ignorant racism is where you do or say something racist, but you have not the knowledge that it is.
You don't understand your pure
Right. And then once we show it to you, if you accept it,
She
we
did.
cool.
Yeah, she did. She was like, I
Okay.
didn't know that's what it was.
Hateful racism is the worst type of racism.
Every nigga should call out for work on Juneteenth. What they gonna do?
What they gonna do?
Huh?
I've been saying that about niggas, and niggas be complaining at corporations. I was like, if a whole bunch of y'all just up and call out and not show, they can't fire y'all all.
Probably gonna replace your ass with Mexicans. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Not in
Well,
the call center because you gotta
Andrew
you gotta
Yang-
train people.
Andrew Yang told
Take a
you
minute.
y'all about to be replaced with robots.
Yeah.
That shit coming.
Have y'all been to any of the Walmarts here lately? A lot
don't
of the
fuck with
Walmarts
Walmart
are
if it's
getting
not
rid
I
of.
have
Just started
to.
doing it, the 103rd.
They're getting rid of
They
all
got
the
self-checkouts
cashiers
now.
and all of this is self checkouts.
Yep.
If you go to the Shell station over there off of Kernan that they just built, they have self checkouts in there. And they only have like maybe 1 or 2 cashiers now. Like they're slowly.
I just want to
people's
say to
jobs
these
out.
niggas,
They really are.
Joe Biden, for all you, because you know how many niggas done said I'm voting for Joe Biden? Dead ass. I asked some niggas the other day.
And
who
they're
you
gonna be
voting for?
butt
Niggas
hurt
said,
if he
Joe
get the
Biden.
nomination and then Obama don't become his running mate, which he's not gonna be his running mate.
I just want to
and
point
niggas
out,
want that to happen.
Why would Obama be his running mate? Obama is
Exactly.
out here. You hear me?
out here
Chilling.
looking fine as fuck too. Out
You
here.
think Obama's a
Hey,
good looking
Zaddy.
guy?
Oh yeah. Hey Zaddy.
I'm Obama.
I'm into older men at times.
Yeah.
He's straight.
Hey,
Kid
Zaddy.
I
said
was
he's
gonna
straight.
say something, but I'm gonna just keep you do
You
your
better
thing,
not say.
Obama.
You
Yeah,
better be
you-
tolerant.
Yeah, you better
You
let,
better be
let me live
tolerant.
my fantasy
I
right
didn't
now.
let him slide every now and then.
That's what
Nice.
Michelle
Nice.
said.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Waxing that ass.
Don't you do it, cuz. Don't you do it, cuz.
Go ahead.
it just burned me.
Don't you do it.
I just want to let y'all know Brittany is my favorite.
I'm just saying,
Brittany is my favorite.
Y'all did pretty good today, even though the show wasn't worth shit. Bro, it's a podcast.
Well,
you just
episode.
said- It's gonna
and
be
every time
number
I
one
say it's gonna be
rated.
an explosive episode, it's not. That shit is a dud.
That was a good. This ain't no dud. This is a good
It was
episode.
not
I like
ex-
when we
it
talk
was
about
not
intelligent
explosive.
Did a
things.
little
Last
bit of
week was
yelling.
explosive.
Huh?
Last week was
I don't
explosive.
even remember what we talked about last
Exactly.
What the
You
fuck
blacked
we
it
talking
out, nigga.
week. Yo, that one show title I came up with, OBGTI.
Yeah, that was
That
Nate.
was
Yeah,
the-
You're
that
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I seen that. I was like, look at this nigga getting crazy.
Hey,
Okay.
what? OBGTI.
That was the last episode.
Clifford. That is the last one.
Yes.
Did y'all see that? Was that
man,
Pornhub
yeah.
thing real?
Yes.
Really?
Pornhub wild. Bang Bros had because American Airlines Arena is no longer American Airlines
It's called
Arena.
Bang Bros Arena.
No,
Yeah,
well,
it was.
the city of Miami is looking for a sponsor for the arena.
And Bang Bros
And-
was like trying to buy that shit.
Yeah, and they
How much money is Bang Bros banking?
A
the
Clint,
porn
they
industry
banging a
is
lot,
the
nigga.
porn industry is the 6th largest industry in America.
Because people
I
fuck,
don't
people
know.
have
If
sex.
the porn industry collapses, like if somebody came out today and said we're going to ban pornography in America, like they shut it down and you couldn't use it at all and they blocked all the websites, the economy would collapse.
That's why y'all needed. That's why weed
that
need to
means the
become.
flicks going underground.
That's why weed
Underground
needs to become
flicks.
completely legal. Because if that was to happen, weed would probably be one of the biggest.
It would be
industries.
top 10.
Right, and then if that collapses,
you know
then
what
we'll be
happened?
too.
Wow.
It would be
I don't even know
owned
what to
by
say about
most.
that. I don't
Most of the owners of the industry would be white. I bet you, because they already had the capital to back
We
whatever
got-
they need to do.
We got
Listen,
3. Yo,
Would
real talk though.
Will I still be able to get an ounce for about $2.20?
What is it, like 34 states now that marijuana is fully
And
legal?
Florida ain't one of them.
Soon, if y'all niggas vote.
Come on, if y'all
But
vote,
listen,
please.
But
Sorry.
listen, 34 states where
I
it's
don't
fully
think it's
legal.
that many, but
I think it's 34 states.
I'm
I think
that's
it's like
more than half.
I'm kind of with
It
you,
is,
Joe Jackson. I
bro.
think
Something-
drugs should
Google
just
it.
be
about
drugs
to
should just be
Google it right
legal.
now.
Period.
How many states is marijuana legal? That being
Recreational
said-
and medical, or
no,
just one?
fully legal. Fully
No,
legal.
I'm
it's
kind of
not.
with
It's-
you.
Is marijuana legal?
It's
Yeah.
not half.
It's a lot, bro.
It's probably.
I'm kind of with you, though, Jax. I think they just should make all drugs legal.
Well, here's my decriminalize.
Why not?
Yeah.
Decriminalize.
Yeah, we should have talked about that then.
How many? Come on, Google. That bullshit. But what I was saying though, out of all these states and
Yeah.
stuff, there's only 3 black dispensaries.
Because I mean, white
niggas
people
ain't voting, and they making it hard
well,
for niggas to
it's
get
not just
licensed
that.
for
It's
it.
that white people already have the capital to do whatever the fuck they want to do with the weed shit.
There are 34 states. How many is that? Your Trent's counting them up. Why she's counting them up? I'm just saying.
It's legal in North and South Dakota.
Hell yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Ain't nobody.
Ain't
Ain't
nobody
nobody staying
there.
there. bitch.
Right.
Ain't nobody there.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Live on the air.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
It's a lot.
29, 30.
It's a lot.
Let's get
That's a lot. I'm just saying.
Well, Florida gonna be there. They got to vote to get it on the ballot and shit.
Well, right
all
now,
over.
if
It was
Florida
on the
is
ballot
legal
and
for
niggas didn't
medical,
vote.
and
Yeah,
but it's
medical
legal for
shit.
medical,
Yeah,
and
legal
they
for medical.
and less than 1% of the people who have prescriptions can get their prescriptions.
right.
It's a bunch of crazy shit going on.
Well, what is
I
it?
mean,
that
I feel like
stipulation. and shit?
if they're gonna make medical marijuana legal, might as well just make
Might as well.
Didn't
All I gotta do
DeSantos?
is
I'd
get a
rather,
card.
me personally, I'd rather just smoke weed and have the whatever
Yeah.
they be.
I
But,
got- I got-
but didn't DeSantos? Wasn't he doing something about that?
DeSantos.
I will say
What
this.
did he do
as a
about
Republican?
that?
As a Republican, DeSantos is like 60-40. I'm not mad at him. For real, for real. He ain't that bad. He ain't that
He
bad.
better than Rick Scott.
He raised teacher wages, even though it's a bullshit teacher raise. Kendra don't get her raise from it because she's already teaching. She would have to quit, move to another state, then come back and teach. Then she'll get her raise.
That's a
So
lot.
that's kind of bullshit.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah,
Bro,
I'll
listen
explain to
at
you after
y'all
the pod.
Don't. It's just gonna raise my blood pressure.
Yeah, but he does do certain things that I was like, oh, okay, well, that's good, that's positive. And one of those was where he pushed the felon thing through because they was pushing him. The Republicans was pushing him not to sign it.
Right.
And he was like, well, I'm gonna sign it so felons can vote. But then they made a whole bunch of loopholes. Thanks, legislature. But and then the weed thing, he was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna sign it. So he signed it. But again, like I was saying, if you get your card and then get a script, they're not passing them out fast enough. So it's less than 1%. But there's less than 1 million people who have a script for it. So I don't understand what the delay is or whatever. It's only like 120,000 people with the script. Just give them their freaking shit. And most of them have cancer.
Yeah.
I don't want to point out them people dying. Just, bro, if you dying and you want to use crack before you die, I'm cool with that.
I'm just.
You
I
about
just-
to die.
I just want to put it out here. The amount of time that you took up. I keep saying we're gonna end the show. We could have literally talked about what we want to talk about. Go ahead.
But I think Cuz wants like a whole show to talk about the
I know.
black identity shit
Yeah.
because it's a
It's a
lot.
lot. It's
It is a
so-
lot.
It's
It's
a
a
spider
lot.
web.
I know I'm fucking with
Tank,
you.
final thoughts. Like I just ended it, huh? Because I'm tired of bringing shit.
Final thoughts. I don't give a fuck about them faggots. I mean, y'all do what y'all do. Shit, nigga. Just don't want people to accept your ass. I don't give a fuck if crackers accept me. All I want is my fair shot. Just give me a fair shot, crackers. That's all I need. And the rest of everybody get these faggots a fair. Let me stop saying faggot. I just like saying it just because it pisses them off.
Obnoxious.
If I was white, I'd be saying nigga, just to piss y'all niggas off. Just
like how
I
you-
wouldn't even be racist.
Yeah.
I
You
was
just
just
ignorant.
like, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Niggas.
Hey, but I know this is my final thought, but did anybody see the video of Tom Brady? It was like, hey, they got Ed Reed here. You know you my kryptonite, nigga. Anybody see that video?
I did.
No.
I don't know if it's
Did
fake.
anybody
I don't
have a
even care.
problem with it?
No.
Because I didn't think it was racist.
I don't even care if it's fake or not. It was just funny as shit. Ed Reed, you know you
The
my
video,
kryptonite, nigga.
I just want to point out the video is fake because the actual
All right.
video, Tom Brady said, "Hey, Eric Reed here. They must know you my kryptonite." Right? That's what he said.
Oh man.
But I prefer the video that said, "Hey, Reed, you know you my kryptonite, nigga." And then he dapped him up and hugged him. Certified.
I'm just saying.
have
I
to
would
see
love
that.
that kind of camaraderie between the black and the white person. Where it just you watch it and you ain't even mad at them for saying nigga. That's the kind of world I'm trying to.
You know
get
what's
to.
funny about Tom
That's my
Brady?
final thought. Peace,
All the-
love,
Go ahead.
and soul.
Listen, I just want to say this too. You want to know something interesting about Tom Brady? I think we all hate him. profusely,
Facts.
Right.
Right.
And that's why he won't go nowhere.
And I know that nigga voted for Trump.
Facts.
But at the low key though, I don't think Tom Brady racist. Like I hate him because of football reasons.
Right, me too.
It's crazy. Like I don't think that nigga racist.
I don't think he's racist. I mean, I've met him.
You met Tom Brady?
Yeah,
Is
when I
he
worked down there,
attractive? Is he attractive?
Not to me. I mean, I like white boys, not to me.
Can't
She like
believe
pink
you-
penis.
We need to have a whole
She like
show
pink penis.
about
Pink penis.
you liking white guys. That's
Pink-
crazy.
She likes pink
That's
penis.
crazy.
Say it. Say
That's
it, nigga.
crazy. Keep them pink dicks out you.
There you go.
Listen. Brittany, final thought.
Final thought.
I feel so attacked.
Yes, it is.
It's okay. It's
It's
okay.
okay because we're going to do it every time you bring up that you fuck white boys.
I like white boys. I
we
like
gonna
mixed
like- you like
boys.
white
She likes pink penis. That's what
I
she
love
said.
white
You
boys.
like pig? I thought you don't eat pork.
Ooh.
This bitch.
What?
She Christian.
But she eat pork.
I don't eat pork.
You don't eat pork?
All right, well I'm gonna leave it alone.
Do you-
Salami.
But wait, you don't eat pork? You don't eat pork? Do you eat ribs?
She does eat
What
pork.
about, what
She
about
just
those
said
sandwiches
she like
where
white
the
boys.
meat all broke up? What's that called? Oh, pulled
pulled
pork.
pork.
Never mind, not that. What about bacon? You don't eat bacon?
Turkey bacon.
What about chops? You don't eat chops?
Yeah, I think she's smart enough to know what is a pig and what's not.
I know, man. I just want to point out. I just want to name all the delicious shit that pigs produce.
I don't eat pork either. So.
They do.
You ever had baby back ribs? Because listen,
I had turkey bacon.
I will
this
suck
morning.
a baby
What's
back
my-
rib white. You hear me?
Hey.
I want my baby back, baby back.
You want to do your final thought instead?
It's your final thought. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. Just one thought. You know,
tolerating.
Brittany, final thought.
No, you.
What we do during final thoughts, not talking? Guess what that is?
What?
Tolerance.
No,
Go
it's
ahead,
not. It's called,
bitch.
it's called acknowledgement or lack
I
thereof.
hate this bitch. Go ahead.
So final thought. Shit, what the fuck we talking about? Final thought. Y'all niggas need to stick to the fucking topic. So, because my graphics was really nice this week. I really like that. Final thought, not related to the show. So, I just feel
Nigga, that was my ear.
That shit was loud as
because y'all can't
fuck.
rebut my shit, motherfuckers. So, I don't give a damn what y'all think or what y'all say. At the end of the day, Mason Rudolph should have got suspended for 1 game too, nigga.
Bitch, set me up.
So for all y'all motherfuckers out there riding for this shit and all the other stuff and saying that Garrett need to be gone and this, that, and the third, fuck y'all motherfuckers. Rudolph should have got a 1 game suspension, just like everybody goddamn else did. And guess what? He fucking started that shit, and he was the reason why he got hit in the head with a helmet. And I hope he get hit in the head with a helmet again. Other than that, fuck bitches get money. I'm out. Ew.
Hey, Erica Badooey. That shit
shit
was
was
real
real
gay,
gay,
my
my
nigga.
Hey, wait, that shit was funny as hell on the thread when you said Cub must be one of them niggas going to cap training. That shit was funny
Hey,
as
can we
fuck.
move the pod up? I got stuff to do today. Oh, Anthony must be one of them niggas going to trick out workout.
I just want to tell you how I was driving when I seen that. I died laughing. I
You're
was
done,
like,
you don't understand how much I hate Brittany. Though. Life for real.
I've been tagging your ass in the thread here
Like,
lately.
yeah,
I
you
kinda
got me
have.
this week.
I kind of have been.
I can't believe you set
But you
up
know
your
what?
final thought with that bullshit.
Gotcha, nigga.
gotcha, bitch.
I'm gonna leave it alone. We done talked
Oh,
about
when
it.
the last
enough.
time somebody said "gotcha, bitch" on this show? What? Nigga, gotcha, bitch used
and
to be me and Tank go
And she
to.
said
Gotcha,
it real-
bitch.
And she said it nice too. She said it right.
Go ahead, your Dinah's final thought.
My final thought. Hold on, let me laugh first.
Bitch, set me up.
First of all, fuck whatever Brittany just said. Secondly, take a contradicting ass nigga. And thirdly,
You would say this on your final thought. Boy, you motherfucker.
They wild today.
Got it.
gang gang 2020.
Yang yang.
Be great, bitches.
I'm with that. She said Yang Gang 2020, so I'll allow it. Yang Gang.
You know,
Yo,
honestly though,
Andrew
Jack's
Yang-
probably gonna start like screening my damn final thoughts now from now
Might
on.
be true. Andrew Yang was about. This is not my final thought. Andrew Yang
Nigga, put it in
was
your
about to
final
get
thought.
put out of the Democratic race and not be allowed in 2 of the debates unless he raised $1 million in 1 week.
And he did it.
And he did it. He
I've been
raised.
saying-
Oh yeah,
$1
I
million.
heard the. I was listening to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
What thought I was really funny is because he was like, who was it?
That bitch.
Charlemagne.
Yeah.
And
I
you
like
know,
Charlemagne.
I like Charlemagne.
Charlemagne is a realist.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Anyways,
I already know what
I
you're
thought it
gonna
was
talk
funny
about.
because how he was trying to get like Yang to like come out with like how he's gonna like retaliate to Trump,
this-
and he was like, "No, I'm
Nah,
gonna keep
good.
it in this and this and that." And I guess the whole his nickname was Comrade Yang.
Right.
Oh yeah, because they say he's a communist.
You can't just come up there with that regular shit with Trump though, because Trump gonna have them goddamn zingers. Like,
And that's what he said. He
Right.
he
He
had
said-
fuck this
zingers.
Asian
But he
is.
said
But he
can't
said
use
he got zingers.
gotta
He
wait.
just can't use them right now because whenever he
I
used
think
them,
he got swag.
I agree
Yeah.
with that because if
Yeah.
once he
Yeah.
used them, when
It's
he
done.
used them,
Yeah.
people gonna be like, "Oh my
It's like a
gosh."
comic. Once a comic used that joke, you done heard it already.
Exactly.
It's not gonna be
You
funny.
ain't gonna be able to
Exactly.
do it.
No.
But y'all know if Yang, first of all, 2 things. If Yang wins and they get in the debate, Trump's gonna say, "You little slanty-eyed motherfucker." You know he gonna say
He
it.
gonna sleep. Yeah. He
I
gonna stay.
want him to say
and it's
it.
gonna boost his ratings.
I would like it.
Somebody finally said it, but you know
Yeah.
what? Yang also says he make fun of himself,
Himself, and
so
that's
the fact
like the
that he
best
does
part.
it-
The second part, you know they gonna Bernie Sanders our dog. You know he's gonna get Bernie Sanders. What happened last time was Bernie Sanders had all the votes and they gave it to Hillary. They cheated, right? Joe Biden, there's no way that Joe Biden has more votes than Andrew Yang when Andrew Yang raised $4 million in 1 week. Nobody else in the whole campaign
Right.
has done that. How do you raise $4 million in 1 week last minute? It wasn't like, oh, we
'Cause
need
he
to
that
fundraise.
way.
That's what made me start paying attention in the first place. Because early in the shit or whatever, that motherfucker would just raising money like,
Because
like who the
every,
fuck is
and then
this?
at his rallies, just like Bernie, he's got 30 and 20,000 people at a rally.
Right.
Yeah.
But you saying he ain't got no votes?
Right.
How you polling
Media,
at 1%?
and why the media ain't fucking with him?
Because he's not one of them.
Right.
One of
He's
us.
got to be one of the same
us.
reason why, if you remember way
They want
back,
fucking with Bernie.
here's the thing, but Republicans, though, they kept the integrity of their fucking process because they wasn't fucking with Trump either. They was fucking
They thought
with
he was
Jeb
a joke.
Bush and motherfucking
Right.
A
all
lot,
those
a lot
other
of them still
dudes.
ain't fucking
Trump
with
was
Trump.
a bad joke.
Right.
Right. Too
He's a
far.
joke.
Yeah, and then they just didn't fuck with Trump. But the people fuck with Trump, and Republicans actually.
Trump-
Honestly, people probably
They
got
kept
tired
that
of
shit
seeing a
100.
politician, and
Trump-
they wanted
yeah.
something
Trump
other
is
than a politician.
Right.
he fucking Hannity and what's the other
Yeah, they
motherfucker
fuck-
name
You
on
know
there?
what?
They have
It's
another
another- it's a-
Epstein origins.
But you know,
Yeah.
Yang said it on the Breakfast Club that he was like, he's not. He probably can be best to combat with Trump because of the fact that he's not a politician,
Let me tell you why Yang's
and
gonna
that might and
beat
that
Trump
and
in
that's
the
going to
debate.
work. That can work.
And Hillary had the same advantage, but Hillary just was so shocked that the nigga was so vile. Yang ain't gonna get shot. He already prepared.
Right.
But the reason why Yang gonna kill Trump in the debate, he's just smarter than Trump.
Correct.
He can talk Trump into a corner. Like Yang is really, really fucking smart. Like he's a
Yeah.
real smart dude. Let me get my final thoughts so we can get out of here.
He Asian.
Talk to me that.
Hey.
Stereotype.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
Sometimes stereotypes are true.
Contradict.
Listen, man. My final thought is this, man. Y'all have to remember that AIDS exists, okay? Because for whatever reason, niggas out here wild and they don't. What?
What are we?
Let
Y'all-
him say his final thought.
Okay, go
Y'all
ahead.
don't
I just heard
realize
some real shit going
that
on.
AIDS exists, bro. I don't understand why niggas read a statistic or hear a statistic like, oh, 80% of Atlanta's population or whatever. It's not that high, but I'm just saying 80% of Atlanta's population has HIV or some STD or whatever. And niggas like, let me go put my dick in this bitch raw. That's crazy.
New strain of HIV just showed up.
A new strain of HIV did
Not to
just show
interrupt,
up.
I just don't
yeah,
know that
yeah,
down.
no, that's a good point. It did just show up. Also, I was reading that 97 some odd percent of the population of the world got herpes. Yo,
Well, that's everybody. So
stop.
what you gonna do about that?
But look,
I'm sorry. Go ahead on. I ain't put it in a row.
stop
I'm sorry.
raw dogging these hoes.
But if everybody got it,
God damn it! Now my fault.
I'm just saying.
You gotta break up the banks, Bernie.
I know that Tank said. I know that Tank said that if you use a rubber, you ain't fuck that hoe.
You gotta stop repeating this.
That
shit.
may be.
You said what?
I just want to do my
We'll
final
talk about
thought.
this later.
No. I just need to hear it
I just
again.
want to do my final thought.
Did Just say it one more time.
Tank said if
Say-
you use
up.
a rubber,
We ain't gonna talk
you
about
ain't
this.
fuck that bitch.
Oh, so
That's cool.
I have a new saying.
It's a, boy, I was looking
Okay, I have a new saying. If you don't use a rubber, good luck with that shit. Okay? Because you're going to die.
Well, if you don't,
rubber's
That's
at
what
97% effective anyway.
Man, this is nigga final thought, but we just been fucking it all up.
I mean, why not? Continue to.
Why
I just
not?
wanted to give a PSA about how niggas need to use protection.
Right,
But
right.
fuck
Abstinence
it,
is
burn
key.
your dick. That's how we roll.
Abstinence is
Just say
key.
what you want.
Burn your dick.
Abstinence is key.
I'm
Man.
married, so I fuck raw all I want to.
That's
Well,
to
you
your
married,
wife.
that's different.
That's different.
Well, I'm
Burn
saying
and
I fuck
spurn your
if
dick.
you. Well,
I'm not
fuck
married
raw.
and I'm celibate.
Here at
So
Bro,
when I
listen,
do get
I'm
married,
not married.
Do we gotta
I'm
talk about
like-
this week? Celibacy just turns my stomach.
but he tolerates it. Here at Bro,
No, he
listen,
doesn't
I'm just
acknowledge
fucking
it.
with
we
you.
know
No,
that
no.
it's Black
That's why I
History
laugh.
at all times.
I'm
Black
fucking with
History 365 every day of the damn
Oh,
week.
shit.
Tank, give me a nigga.
Hey man, circle back to me, my nigga.
Brittany, give me a nigga.
Sarah Bartman.
Sarah Bartman. Eritrea, give me somebody black that these niggas need to look
That's
up.
the bit with the
Susan
big
B.
booty?
Anthony.
Susan B. Anthony ain't black.
She is.
Wow, that's a.
She's the one who did the civil rights.
I know who she is, but Susan B.
Well, she
Anthony
ain't
is a
gotta be
white
black. Know
woman.
they did shit for niggas.
You right, okay.
Yeah, because you did do a white man at one time.
I'll allow it.
I done did a white man
Yeah.
too. I'm doing a cracker this time. Shit.
Do y'all know who
Tank,
Sarah,
give me a
do you know
nigga.
who Sarah Bartman is?
No, that's why they gotta look it up.
Sarah
Do you know who he
Bartman
is,
is
though?
the big booty bitch that they took around to the zoos and shit.
Tank, give me a nigga, please.
They
Nigga,
did.
he said
all
something
right,
about
all right, nigga, shit, boy. Look
We only
here.
been doing this for a year.
I know, boy. Look, shit. Who I done been into this week? Who your nigga is?
He forgot to find.
No, I didn't. I just want to take.
No,
this
he
nigga
forgot
out.
a nigga.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a nigga dog. It's been a long week.
Can I just give a nigga for him?
Go ahead.
Yeah, give a nigga for me.
No, what?
You got somebody else?
What?
She ain't even got a nigga.
And you know what? No, hold on,
I
wait.
just wanted to say it. I
She
just
just
wanted to
said
say
it.
it.
McDonald's be on your ass.
Who?
She be calling you McDonald's. McDonald's.
Oh, shit, I thought you
She
said
be on your
McDonald's.
ass. Wow.
McDonald's be on your
Be
ass.
on your ass, saying you a contradicting everything else, but you know what? She finna help a nigga out. Ain't that something?
I don't know what one has to do with the other.
Nigga, I would let your ass
All right,
drown.
all right.
I would let your ass drown.
Well, I got
nigga.
somebody. God damn it. Shout out to
Oh, they still living.
Nah, I can't say that.
You fucking up.
All
son.
right, Freeway Ricky.
You said
did
that
that
last
last
week.
time. Yeah.
I did Freeway Ricky.
Yes.
You
Oh,
need
that's,
to look
that's
up
the
something.
last
Oh, we
thing.
know this
That's
nigga
the-
don't listen
no,
to the
that's
show.
the last thing I watched with a nigga. Okay, I ain't know I did them last week. God damn it. What else did I watch
You know,
with a
she
nigga
had
this
somebody
week?
for him.
We didn't it. Oh, I did start the Godfather shit. The Godfather, Bumper Johnson. He was running that shit in Harlem with the Italians and all that shit.
My
Boy,
person,
you got saved by the bell, nigga.
My person is Colin Powell.
Fuck that nigga.
You've done him before too.
Hey,
Okay, my person is Condoleezza Rice.
and fuck that bitch.
Okay, my
What?
person is Ben Carson.
Well, nigga, come on now, stop bullshitting now.
Stop it.
You naming all Republican niggas.
Yeah.
Okay, my person is Michael Steele.
You might as well do.
Okay,
Captain.
my person is Tim Scott. Any Republican nigga, y'all look it up.
Right, I'm about to say you naming all Republican
Yeah,
niggas.
go look up Republican niggas and figure out what the fuck they doing. Bro, listen, podcast episode number 83. It was Brittany's last, y'all. We ain't want to tell you to the
You
end.
lying your motherfucking ass off. Number one.
We ain't want to tell y'all to the end. We ain't want the show to be too sad, y'all. But that
I'll be back
bitch
next week. Fuck out of here. I ain't going no goddamn way. I'm a permanent staple on the show, nigga. We gonna be bigger and better next year. How about that, fucker?
y'all.
Be great.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna acknowledge that she said that, and I'm gonna tolerate it.
No, you're not acknowledging it. That means you're not tolerating it because you can't. If you're
As
not
we
acknowledging
say
it,
every
you're not
week.
tolerant.
To all you niggas,
Peace, niggas.
you Ethiopian Eritrean niggas,
This nigga want to start.
you Dominican Haitian niggas, and you Swedish niggas. What's up, bro?
You white and black Americans.
You,
I'm
you
really starting to not like the white and black shit. I got to move the motherfucking collar bill.
yeah. That's true. I wait tell you. All power to
Hey,
the
I can
people.
go back home, so.
Oh wait.
Oh,
I don't like this. Start new show.
Hey, wait, is Eritrea fucked up right now?
Nope.
It ain't.
mean-
I'm serious. It's good over there.
I wouldn't
What
sail
about
a
across the
ship
border?
next to the shore.
What is Eritrea?
next,
It's
next.
by Ethiopia and Somalia.
Oh hell no! Nigga, I drive the wrong way. Goddamn it, I might get kidnapped by a pirate.
No.
That's why I say.
They don't
look
have
at,
pirates.
Look at me. Look at me. All power to the
We
people.
don't have pirates.
I'm just saying. I